Okay, everybody, welcome back to the city. Um, we're gonna get back into it, but first, we're gonna have Taewoo give us his voiceover monologue to start us off. Take the floor. Are you ready?
Mm. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay.
I got.
Okay.
Um. Well, what a night. First, it was Cassia laying into me. Then it was Vera giving me hell for a plan that went perfectly. I got the evidence. Deckard caused the reaction. Now, was it my fault that Deckard got himself captured and taken away? No, but somehow I got blamed for that. And Deckard's a big boy. He knows how to take care of himself. I have the utmost faith in him. Unlike other people in our crew who seem to doubt both me and Deckard. Regardless, I listened to their advice. I called in, made some inquiries, tried to find, or at least follow the money, find out maybe where Deckard was being taken. The precinct that dispatched the SWAT cars were not terribly helpful. Tried to convince Cassia to speak with Hot Doctor to maybe find out where Deckard might have been. But I think they were too upset with me for some reason. I still don't really understand why. But anyway, we ended up finding Deckard anyway, wandering the streets. Not quite sure how he ended up there. Apparently, a woman in a business suit confronted him, threatened him, seemed to know far too much about him and the rest of the crew, warned us from investigating the sigil any further, veiled threat. But I'm now curious. Who is this woman and how does she know so much about us? If anything, she has ignited something, I think, within, not just within me, but in the entire crew. Questions need to be answered. And no one gets away with just threatening us and expecting us to roll over. So, doing some digging, followed the money trail to, what is the name of it? Century Bank. That's the name of the place, where somebody seems to be depositing money, I suppose, for the corrupt chief of the precinct that took Deckard away. It also seems that Vera got a similar tip to investigate the Century Bank, a financial institution known for its shady dealings, the Swiss Bank of America, I suppose. So, with Deckard freed, tempers perhaps cooled off. We managed to sit together in Cassia's bar, Vault 13, a place of secrets. Or at least I hope. We'll see. Not quite sure about Cassia and her ability to keep them. But at least the crew got back together again. Decompress, compare notes, plan our next move. In the meantime, Cassia seems to have had a visit from one Andrei Sokolov. his name was, a mutual contact, one from the underground, a hitman, I believe. Not quite sure why he had to talk to Cassia, but she seemed not too happy to see him. Vera mysteriously disappeared in the middle of all of this. And next thing you know, there seems to be a man with a crushed leg in the parking lot underneath his motorcycle. Not quite sure how that happened. But needless to say, Cassie returned to the bar alone. And I know Andre. And I'm beginning to understand Cassia. And I know that look when somebody sees someone from their past that they don't want to see again. So I thought, with her being preoccupied with that thought, I'd go back and help her as the glasses were not cleaning themselves. And the next thing I know, I find myself being hugged. Cassia, I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'll call it a truce, if nothing else. There's still many questions unanswered. Trudy, for one, a lot of questions and clues yet to discover, or at least explore with her. Who is that mysterious woman? And I want to know more about Miles, actually. He seems like an interesting fellow. Anyway, and that's where we will begin tonight.
Oh, that was good. Thanks for doing that, Andrew. I also want to know more about Miles. Speaking of Miles, no, I'm kidding. We're not going to start there. Even though I want to bring him back so bad. He'll be back.
I'm part of the crew.
Yeah.
No.
That's my backup character.
You guys, if Trudy dies, she's going to be Miles.
I would cry.
Do not
That
let
would
Trudy
be
die,
awesome.
guys. This is a
That would be
threat.
so awesome. Oh
I
my
would
god.
cry.
I have a gun.
I'd have to
My
meet with you.
backup character will be someone else.
Nemo, I'd have to meet with you and be like, here are the role-playing tips.
Let's
here's the
go!
mindset. But yeah, just to give like a more MC-sided episode recap, you also get a +1 to your roll, so you can add a help point on your sheet, Andrew. But yes,
Yay.
last time in the Stolen Relic, at the hospital, Cassia confronted Teu about the reckless decisions leading to Deckard's capture, and simply put, tensions were high. Deckard was detained and interrogated in this underground room by a woman who threatened his family. She, you know, I wouldn't say threatened, I would just say warned to stop your investigation into the Founder's Sigil. After that encounter, you were released and you quickly contacted the crew. You all regrouped, where tensions were still high. Cassie and Vera were expressing their strong disappointment over that night's events. Like Tavia was saying, you did some more investigating, and a couple people have gotten some tips about a certain Century Bank where it's really just for key members, high-ranking members in the city. Politicians, celebrities, millionaires, billionaires. But there is a key that leads to a safety deposit box in that bank. And so that's where we're starting the session now. You guys were at Cassia's bar. Cassia gave Teu a hug. And we ended the session soon after that, or I'm forgetting whether it was Pizza Rat or the Hug, which came last? Which one came last?
The
The
hug.
hug.
The hug.
Hug
Well,
was the
Hug
last
came
thing.
The
last.
hug.
Okay. Hug came last, and then we soon ended the session. But now it's the next day. It's it's morning. Who's up this morning? It's about 8 a.m. right now. Deckard's up?
Yep.
Yeah. What's Deckard doing? Tay was up. Right. You have work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Deckard's
Yeah.
kind of a workout addict, so he's on a massive sprint around the industrial zone right now.
He's he's sprinting around the industrial zone?
Yeah, like he doesn't run normally. He sprints as fast as he can, as hard as he can, for as long as he can.
How crazy does that look?
Insane, but he's a 6'4" dude running as fast as he possibly can with a super speed to a degree. So
Okay,
it's
so
the only thing he
yeah.
can think of to like burn off some excess energy.
Okay. And Tewu, for you?
I'm feeding the cats, cleaning the litter box.
It's 8 in the morning. What time do you usually go to
Mhm.
work?
Pretty much after that. That's my morning routine. Having a cup of coffee, and then I'll head into work.
Okay. We haven't heard. Well, let's say today's March 11th, 2027, in game. The event happened, like the raid, just happened on March 9th. But for March 10th, you did not hear from Trudy at all. Is anybody trying to reach out to her? Figure out where she radio silent for a whole day.
Yes. Or Vera tries like text her,
Okay.
like get some sort of answer. If not, if she doesn't receive an answer within a day, I think she would call.
Okay. So you text her. What are you texting her though?
Very short and sweet, like, hey, send a message if you're all right. That's it.
Okay. Trudy, you received that message. What do you say?
I feel so the way I've justified Trudy missing from last session isn't she had a really bad internet connection. I imagine that she's still kind of upset about the Cassia fight and doesn't really want to talk to the crew because it's Cassia. The information's gonna get back to her, so she's just been ignoring calls and texts. But when she sees that text from Vera, she's like, "It's Vera." So she just sends back like a gif of a cat just like rolling over in bed or something like that. Just like, I'm alive. Enjoy the cat. I don't know. She's still trying to figure out what she's gonna do next because she's lost her home functionally and her friend.
Oh, that's true.
Aw.
You lost your Trudy thinks she's lost her friend? Which friend?
Yeah. Cassia.
Oh,
This is
okay. Cassia
awkward.
doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Not Deckard, the guy that she saw get.
Yeah, sorry.
She
Trudy.
assumes that he's on the way to the hospital. She
Yeah.
wasn't there for the wait. He's not at the hospital. But yeah,
Yeah,
no, like
you don't know what's going on.
yeah, I feel like Trudy's the kind of person that like if somebody yells at her and doesn't immediately apologize, she just assumes that bridge is burned and they hate her forever. So she's mourning that right now.
That escalates so quickly.
Alright.
She had a
Well, I
good
guess they
family
hate me.
life.
Alright, I guess I
Yeah.
can work with that. That's fine.
Well, Cassie doesn't know this because there hasn't been any communication yet. So I guess we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah.
You have 2 weeks, Trudy, until your sentencing date at the courthouse.
Oh, good.
It's not sentencing. She hasn't been convicted yet.
How dare you correct me?
Hearing.
Free
Yo,
sentencing.
if I'm gonna have a fake
don't know
law
court.
degree, I gotta know what I'm looking up here.
You gotta know fake laws. Yeah.
I gotta know fake law.
This is a fake made up world. Okay? So in 2 weeks, it's her
your
sentencing,
fake made-up
baby.
world.
So since you played that card, do I get to play that card like in an hour or so?
No.
We can just make a book.
No, I think
The
I
law,
am.
the law system is ours to shape.
I think the law system is hers to shape, and if they're corrupt enough, they can sentence you without anything, really.
No,
The punishment for
I don't
everything
think
is
so.
cause some chaos.
Well, listen, 2 weeks, that's your court date. To be sentenced, then? I'm asking the lawyer up there.
No, there's no sentencing involved. It's a
Deal.
conviction. She's gonna get convicted, and then she gets sentenced. Know your court terminology.
Can you
No,
can you
know
say
your
if
court?
I get convicted, not when?
Oh.
Hey man.
Oh,
If
right,
my lawyer
right.
doesn't have any help in
If.
this, I'm absolutely screwed.
If you get convicted, yeah.
Sorry, I
Thank
meant
you.
if. Oh no, Cassie said when. But yeah, you know that date is coming up in 2 weeks.
Cool.
What's Vera doing in this morning?
What Vera's doing, piggybacking off of texting her and receiving that gift back, she texts saying, "Okay, glad to know you're alive. Would you want to meet up for coffee later so we can discuss what happened?" She sends that off, and as she's like doing this, she's like doing a little bit of day trading, like checking her phone.
Of course. Does Trudy respond to that?
Yes, sorry. I'm half distracted with my notes. I'm not in the flow of things again. Trudy will probably just reply and just be like, yeah, sure, sounds good. I gotta deal with some stuff, so if you could give me a few hours to kind of get some stuff in order, then sure. Is everyone else gonna be there?
No, just me.
Okay. Thumbs up emoji.
I wonder why she doesn't want everybody there. Interesting. I don't know.
Stop trying to
Oh.
make me the BBEG. I'll cry.
It's not like anybody like yelled at her and broke her spirit or anything.
Hey,
Like
yo, just at
Who,
me
what
next
kind of
time.
monster would do
Just
that?
at me.
Cassia did yell.
At me next time, huh?
that. Oh. So looks like I asked everybody what they're doing this morning. So, oh wait, Cassia.
The doghouse be so cold. It really
I'm
do be
kidding.
so cold. These streets are so cold out here.
These mean streets, man.
March in Chicago.
What's
Cassius
remind me of
asleep.
Jesse Smollett when he like. Do you remember he did that thing where he like lied? Those
Mm.
people beat him up and like he
Whoa,
put the
whoa,
rope
whoa,
around
whoa.
his neck.
Too political. Whoa.
Sorry, that is reminding because I think it happened in Chicago.
It did happen in Chicago.
Yeah, or it's like below freezing and he's like, "Yeah, I just went out to go to Subway, 3 a.m." Okay, what's Cassie doing this morning?
Cassius sleeping.
8 a.m. sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in,
No, you work a late shift. That makes sense.
yeah, she's tired.
Does anybody have any tasks that they would like to do? I know that you guys said you want to go to Century Bank today. And then Deckard, you said you wanted to do something with coffee? Or meeting up at the place?
I wanted to have one of my contacts get in touch with Jason and talk to him.
Jason Lee.
Yes. The one that he saw leaving the bar after Cassia handed him an envelope.
Does your contact know how to find people? Like, you
So
know
the way
information to
that
go
I was
off
gonna
of?
do it, like Deckard's really good at finding people, like tracking them down. But I think what he would do is he would give his contacts some vital information, like time that the person was there, when they entered, when they left, and then connection to Cassia. So potentially being able to work any of the phone network pings or any of the cell signals at that point for that
Mm.
specific thing. Because also Jason Lee has never showed up to that bar that Deckard has seen, so it's a newer phone number, so it wouldn't be a regular. Still a good amount of data to sift through, but for a computer whiz, they can create algorithms to get through all that pretty quickly. I'm not expecting it to be like the night of, but like somewhere in the middle of the day would be nice. I would imagine.
You could ask Cassia. Like, she still has his, or she used to
She
have his
deleted it.
number.
No, she deleted it. You made her delete it.
No, I didn't. The world made her.
Well, yeah.
No, I didn't. No, Jason Lee said
Yeah.
like forget my number.
You,
That
Jason
wasn't me.
Lee made her do.
No, my name is Maia. I'm not
Yeah,
Jason.
yes.
So,
Yeah. But Deckard was not trying
Okay.
to ask her for her help to help her repair this. He's trying to do it on the goodness of his own. Whatever's in there.
let's roll for it because
Okay.
this will be quite hard to try to find him with the.
Okay.
You have like very like light scraps of like
Mhm.
how to contact him,
Yeah, and that's.
and
when-
also you didn't know his name, right?
No, I didn't know his name.
Yeah, so it's like we're gonna be really hard.
Yeah, so in
Let's
order to
see.
do that, I'm going to use. You may want this to be an investigate roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll use master tracker, contacts in every neighborhood, and then I don't know if I can use manipulate criminals, but I might be able to if I'm pulling on a criminal network, since finding people's personal data is probably not necessarily legal.
Well, you would imagine that a lot of our contacts are criminals or deal in that world.
Mhm,
Especially because what he was asking her to do,
mhm.
or what she was asking him to do, technically
much
not
legal.
legal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll throw that on there. And then I do have. Can I invoke the unreliable allies tag just for shits and gigs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just as a reminder, you guys can also invoke your weakness tags. I think Drake is the only one so far that's had like a theme card upgrade.
Alrighty, I will do that, and then not special moves, core move. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Overwhelming paranoia is another one of your weaknesses.
Did you want to use that one?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I was just looking at it. Okay.
All right. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got an 8. Okay, not bad. So you can get 2 clues.
Mm-hmm. I basically want to know his name.
And I'll choose one
and-
complication. Yeah.
Okay. I want to know his name and then his phone number.
Okay,
Those-
so you
both
get
my
his
clues.
you get Jason Lee
Mm-hmm.
and you get his phone number.
Mm-hmm.
But you get his personal number.
Okay.
That's the complication.
Okay. Makes sense.
And if you're asking anything like nefarious or
Mhm.
anything like that, on his personal phone,
Mm-hmm.
it's up in the air. It depends on what you ask him.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you going to call him?
No, I'm gonna text him. I feel like a text would be less threatening.
Okay. What are you gonna
So-
text?
The text him was like, "Hey, he's like, we have a mutual contact, and there's a couple things we need to discuss. Are you free to meet later on at a diner of your choosing, so you feel safe?"
Okay, random number texts this guy. Hey, we have a mutual contact.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like spam.
Mm-hmm.
You get a text back. Who is this?
Deckard's not known for lying on this. He's just gonna tell him straight. I was like, "It's Deckard Strix. I'm a friend of Cassia's."
He'll text back. Is she in trouble?
No, she doesn't know I'm doing this.
Okay. He'll text you a place, when and where.
Okay.
But we're going to skip forward a few more hours. It's now around almost 12:30. Vera, where are you meeting Trudy? Which cafe? Or Old Town, downtown? Where are you going?
I guess downtown. Busy.
We have an
Okay.
in-universe coffee shop name.
Do we? Or is it just Starbucks TM?
I don't want to
No.
get sued by Starbucks.
In this world, there's no Starbucks. It's
The human being.
it's, oh my god, I was gonna say the coffee bean, but I also
Donuts.
think that's another.
What about the mean bean?
With square boxes.
Been there, done that.
There you go.
Oh, oh no! Oh
was fast.
no!
Well played. Well played. That was a professional chess move I just witnessed.
That's like some
Oof.
Scrabble level shit right there. Good
Yeah.
job.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, look, it looks like that's the name of the coffee shop that Vera chose. So,
Oh, wait, what? What did I choose?
BTDT.
BTDT. BEAN. Being there.
Oh,
Done that.
oh. Dang.
And they
Took a second.
specialize.
I got it
They
eventually.
get their beans from South America. They're amazing. Vera arrives first, and are you inside or outside waiting for Trudy?
Inside. She probably got
Okay.
a drink and like sat down waiting.
Does Trudy arrive on time or is she late?
I feel like she's a little late. Because she's used to.
God.
Let me explain. Because she's used to getting everywhere. Like from the bus system, from the bits and
Old
baubles,
Town?
because that's where she's lived for a year and a half. But
Yep.
now she's transporting from just some like random motel where she had to get a room. So she's not as used to the bus systems.
Random
Uh,
motel.
No.
Yeah, and that's actually the name of it, weirdly enough. Some guy named
It's
John
not the-
Random founded it.
It's not the
John
no-tel
Rand-
motel? Huh?
Wait, it's not named Budapest Motel?
No, because that's
I
a
don't understand
hotel.
any of these references.
Okay.
The Budapest is a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, she can't afford that.
I don't think a beer can.
So yeah, Trudy, you walk up a little bit late, and inside you find Vera
Hey,
sitting
sorry,
down.
I got a little lost, but I'm here now.
No problem.
How are
it's
you?
fine. Just sit down.
She just like sits down, doesn't order anything.
Doesn't order anything. I'm alright. I wanted to know how you were. It's been a whole day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I mean you saw me and Cassia yelling. I don't want to deal with that or think about it right now. So I'm focusing on figuring out place to stay, stuff like that. While the Bits and Bobbles is still under investigation because yeah, that's my job and my home. So I got to figure out income and a place to stay outside of that now. But we'll get there. We'll figure something out.
I can put you up in a place if you'd like. It wouldn't be an issue.
I don't want to be a burden like that, Like I should be able to figure something out on my own. If I need help though, I'll reach out.
You're alright, but I'm just saying you're respectable and responsible. I have no worries. If you ever needed any help, the door's open. And I'm sure, even though you and Cassia fought, she would want to know that you're okay as well and not struggling.
Yeah, I don't know. I just needed like a while to step away and kind of deal with stuff and let her cool down because she was upset. But what happened yesterday? I assume you guys went to visit Deckard in the hospital. I didn't really look at my phone, but what was up? What happened there?
About that, instead of going to the hospital, he actually got kidnapped by some crooked cops. We found some more stuff out, and it looks like a very interesting woman is keeping track of us. And in Deckard's case, knows some of his family.
Oh. Oh no, is he okay? And like, I guess his family, are they okay too? Oh god.
Deckard is Deckard, and his family is fine. They were bringing up threats.
Yeah.
Warnings.
Sorry, it feels like God just whispered to us. What was that? I'm half deaf. I can't hear.
Okay.
Yo, we got Jesus in the call with us.
Oh
Don't,
my god.
Hey, yo.
don't mind him.
I never
The
do.
Holy Ghost in the house.
I guess what's the plan then? Because I mean I don't want to do anything that's gonna get Deckard's family threatened, but I don't want to go to jail.
We'll deal with that when it comes to it. From what he's kind of implied, he has that handled. But I received a letter containing this key, and she like takes it out and like slides it on the table, like in front of Trudy, and it's for a deposit box.
Okay. I mean, did you see what was in it?
We're going to later today. I think around closing. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta text to see what the plan is. But
Okay. Yeah.
we have a plan, disguise ourselves as important people, get the deposit box without any suspicion, and get out. We don't know what's in it. We didn't receive any notifications of what's in it, so we're gonna figure that out today.
Who even gave you the key? Like, do we know what happened, or was it just there?
It was just in a letter, no return address, no name, just
That's weird.
a key, and it said follow the money or something like that.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's nice that we have a lead, I guess.
Yeah, it is nice. How long do you have to go to court, or how long do you have until then?
It's 2 weeks until my hearing. So, crossing my fingers on that one, to figure out what I'm gonna do for that. I don't really know, because I've never really messed around with the court system before, so this is exciting, this is fun.
Yeah, exciting is a word to use
guess it-
for a
I
government
guess it
building.
gives us time to check out that lockbox and follow the money, I think you said, which we could focus on that. Maybe that'll help, or just be interesting, I guess.
You are welcome to come, or at least talk out the plan with us. It's not like you're shut out.
Yeah, I'm just worried. Did Cassia still seem upset? Cause I don't know what I did wrong. She just got mad at me. I think she blames me that Deckard got kidnapped. And I don't know what I did, cause I didn't do anything on purpose.
Vera like does a really long sigh and kind of like folds her fingers on top of the table. You don't have to take this as fact, but from what I've seen and talked about with Cassia, which I will not disclose, she's been through a lot, and she, from what I'm hearing, it doesn't look like she meant what she said, or at least not so forcefully. It could have been said better.
Right.
But I don't think she hates you. But that's just coming from me. It could be different, but from what I've seen, she's a hurt person, and oh god, she's God.
And hurt people hurt people.
Exactly, that's where I was going with that. And
Oh,
she's God.
Okay, until she gets back. You guys, it's getting later. It's closer to 1, and the bank closes in a couple hours.
Okay, bank closes in a couple hours, but yes, it hurt people. And if you guys talk it out eventually, everything will be fine. But take as much time as you need.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot else going on right now, and I'd like to figure this out, regardless.
Well,
It'll probably just be nothing.
okay, well, I did bring my car. We can go together to meet up with the others before the bank closes.
Okay.
All
Trudy's
right.
like checking her pockets, like, I brought my phone. Am I forgetting anything? No, I'm set to go on an adventure. I don't have any responsibilities right now.
Oh God.
All right,
I
then,
love
let's
that
go.
sentiment.
Trudy's
Okay.
villain arc.
Oh my God. What is
Villain
that?
Trudy
What is that
wins.
saying in Batman where he's like, you either die the hero or
You
live long enough to
become
see
the
yourself
villain.
become the
Goblin.
villain. No, it's too science-based.
Putting Two-Face at me.
Yeah, Two-Face awesome. But Deckard, you do the place and time. You hear back from Jason.
Mhm.
It's not in the industrial zone. It's actually a cafe in Old Town.
Okay.
He tells you to come meet him.
Yep, he'll head there immediately.
Immediately? Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, this cafe is called Coffee Cafe. I'm so creative.
Damn.
How
Damn, you
do
had
you
it.
do it?
You
Damn.
had it. You had it on the tip of your tongue. You had it. You were so ready for it.
It's called
I know
Coffee. It's called Coffee du Monde. Okay.
There we
Okay.
go. Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alright.
He meets you there, and he's sitting on a little table, a little circular table outside,
Okay.
and you recognize him as he's sitting there.
Yeah. So Deckard will like give him a wide berth and call his name out so that he's not like just a big dude right behind him all of a sudden. Like Jason.
Yeah, he looks at you, nods his head.
And he's like, can I sit?
He's like, yeah, sure, man.
All right. He'll drag the chair out and drop down into it. Like, thank you for doing this on such short notice.
He looks at you, like his eyebrows are kind of furrowed. He's like, you understand like how weird this is, right? Like a random number texts
Yeah.
me, my personal phone.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah. You've got your people. I've got my people. It's not really important how it happened. I'll make sure like I don't have to contact you again after this. The only thing is, do you recognize me at all? And he was the one looking at the CCTV, right? So would he recognize Deckard?
No.
I was afraid of that.
Am I supposed to recognize you?
I don't know. I don't know what your deal with Cassia is. I don't know what you were doing at the bar. Like, I'm there quite often. I don't recognize you. I found your name out by accident. It's a whole mess of things. But I did notice you were being handed something from her. And then her night
Yeah.
just seemed to get progressively worse after that. I'm not blaming you, but do you think you could tell me what exactly you were helping her with or what she was giving you?
I mean, we help each other, you know. Scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty private info, I mean.
Yeah. But generally when somebody's helped out, the other person's elated or at least normal, stable, not bothered. Cassie didn't seem either of those things by the time you left.
Are you a friend of Cassia's?
Yeah.
Well, she owed me money, and she didn't pay me back. So I left.
How much
And we
did
don't-
she owe you?
How much did you... tell me
2K.
one more time now. It was 2K. She only gave.
I gave him like 500 and I owed him 2K.
Yeah. So she owed me money. She couldn't come through, and I already helped her out.
Yeah.
And that's not how we work.
Yeah, and I get that. I do. I'm gonna pay you the rest of the difference on that. A little more. I don't really care what the price is on this. She called you, I'm assuming, to help me. I don't know if you saw any footage of somebody getting shoved into the back of a SWAT car, but that was me.
And then his eyes go wide because he's like, it's like all coming back to him now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh man, that was you.
Yeah. Without you, they wouldn't have known exactly where I was at, and I'm not gonna let a favor go unpaid. But
He's like, how the hell did you get out of that?
it's a long story.
Anyway,
Do you really want to know?
no, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, but you tell me what the difference is, I'll pay you back, and then are you still on good terms with Cassia? That's my main thing.
No,
If you're being paid back, would you be on good terms?
I don't know, man. It's not really about the money. It's about like keeping your word.
And I understand that. The problem is this was an emergency for me. Just imagine somebody that you like or are friends with gets kidnapped and you did everything you possibly could to help get them back. And such short notice, not being able to come up with that money is decent. It's expensive city. You don't really make a whole lot, but you're still gonna get paid. You'll still get to pay the full amount. I just think maybe a payment plan could work out better in your future.
Payment plan.
Yeah, it's way easier to get increments of 500 than it is to drop $2,000 at once.
Okay. No, I don't think that's gonna work for me. You know what? You can pay the difference.
Mm-hmm.
She can reach back out if she wants. It'll have to be paid in full. First thing.
Yeah, obviously, pay up front.
Pay up front. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll pay you the difference. You let her know that she can reach back out to you. Fair deal?
Sure.
All right, and I'll cover your coffee too. Overpriced as it is, you really picked a shit place for coffee. You know that? Have you not heard of Been There, Done That?
I mean, yeah, it's like for millennials who like think they're cool or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you drink your coffee black?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Okay, cool.
Dash of sugar.
We're still vibing. See, millennial words right there. All right, I'm gonna go to the ATM. I'll be back, and then Deckard will get up and go draw out 1,700.
17.
Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah, and then he'll.
$100 coffee? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's that South American coffee with the civet poops it out. That kind.
Old town prices.
Exactly.
Can't escape them.
But then he'll drop it off to him, and then it was just like, I was never here, and then he'll walk away.
Yeah, he puts it in his coat jacket. He gets up, walks off.
Cool.
It's now about 1 p.m. or at 1:30. And it's getting closer to the time that the bank is going to close. Is Cassia up at this time?
Yeah, you'll see Cassia from the plan that they talked about last time. She needs to make a phone call and also to get her new story in order for the bank.
Okay. Who are you calling?
She is calling also a Russian individual, a Nina Petrov, I believe it was.
Okay. And what does she do?
Hold on. Let me just pull out my contacts here. She is a sharp-witted city council member who is my government informant.
How did you meet her?
At the bar. What do you think? When he
They're not all from the bar, Sonny.
yeah, I mean, ex-lovers, the bar. There's a common denominator here.
Okay. You guys met at the bar. How long have you known each other?
Oh gosh, I hope it's not like something like 7 years. Okay, this is 3 years.
Okay. Okay. You call her. What are you saying?
So she's going to record the conversation before it happens, and she's gonna get a little higher tone. Hey Nina, it's Cassia. How you doing?
Cassia?
Yeah,
Cassia who?
Cassia Fee from Vault 13.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I gave you and your girlfriends all those shots. I thought that was a really fun night.
Yeah. Try not to think about that night.
Yeah, no, I bet it was real rough. That hangover was definitely probably pretty brutal after that rum I was pouring, huh?
Yeah. You got that right. Can I ask why you're calling? I have a meeting in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So, hey, do you know that like really bougie bank downtown? What's it called? It's
Bougie bank. I mean, there's a few banks downtown.
It has
Is that what you?
the drop. It's like a lot of people, higher ups go there. It has a Dropbox apparently.
Dropbox. I mean, all banks have Dropboxes. Are you calling me about it? You could Google this.
Yeah, no, but I thought I'd rather chat over the phone. I feel like this information would rather, because the follow-up question is not going to be great. You know what bank it is? Century Bank.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't bank there. It's like you have to have like millions of dollars.
Have
as,
you
like,
heard
a down
anything
payment.
about Century Bank in the news recently or anything like that?
No, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Is that what
yeah, that's
I
why
have
I'm
to
calling. I really was just watching out for you. So I heard a rumor that the bank wasn't doing so well. Do you keep a Dropbox there, or do you know like anybody that you work with keep a box there? I just wanted to give you guys like a heads up, and then Cassie is going to try to convince her to reveal
anything, something.
If she has a bank, she doesn't have an account there, but maybe one of her coworkers does, another council member.
Okay.
We just need a connection to this place. The bar is
Yeah. Yeah. You can roll for it. If someone called me with something that they could just Google, I'd be like, I gotta go.
Well, she can't Google who banks there, so that's the.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
follow.
yeah, that's true.
Let me just Google your bank details, actually.
What's the last 4 of your social?
Mother's maiden name.
Disarming aura. Can a disarming aura come through the phone? If you
No,
can
but
tell me how that works.
I'll go with great reputation more.
Okay.
Locking it. Okay, Trudy?
Yeah, what's up?
There's a hurt -1 on that roll. You want to talk about that?
Oh,
Is there? Oh, wow. That's insane.
someone gave her a hurt point. What the heck? That's weird. Anyway.
Oh, hey Vera.
That's crazy.
Hey Vera,
Whoa.
there's a +1 next to your name. I guess it was.
Okay, and then so now it's balanced out because she
How could
someone
you
just gave her
undo
a
my
help
work
point.
like that, Naya?
Wait, which power
How does the
tags are
weakness
you
tag work? Information above everything else. What is that? Like how is
That's
that a
like
weakness?
That's like if Cassie is doing something else and it's like she wants to get away from a conversation and they go like, "Oh, but I have a
But
secret
you-
to tell." Or
You
like
don't really ever want to get away from conversations though. That's like your thing.
No, but at the same time there are probably conversations that like physical like altercations or like something could happen where she really wants to leave but she's forced to be a part of the situation because she wants to hear the gossip.
If Cassia is ever in a fist fight where she wants to be reading a book, oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let it roll. You're back to just an even 4. Okay. Yeah, 11. Listen, Trudy had to use the hurt point at some point.
I had
you
to
know?
use
like,
it eventually.
Yeah,
There's
I,
you have to
I
get
still
rid of
have
them.
one.
I clicked on the button.
I still have one, so I'm glad that we're collectively gonna do that to each other.
Oh my gosh! So you use a lot of tags, so you can choose a relevant status of tier 4. So you can give her a tier 4 status.
I'm
What do
gonna
you
go
want
with
it to be?
blindsided.
Blindsided 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's blindsided.
So she's like kind of concerned about what's going on with this bank, and because she knows it's the Swiss equivalent of this bank. You know, this is like,
It's the Cayman Islands of
Mhm.
Century City.
yeah, you know, this is Fort Knox. She wants to know what the rumor is, and she wants to, you know, oh, she might have a coworker, oh, she might know somebody, or she just may want more knowledge. You know, she wants to
Okay,
talk
says-
about it.
It says your target can choose either to take the status or change their agenda to include yours. So do you want them to take the status or change their agenda?
Well, let's change their agenda. I like that. I
Okay.
haven't done that.
And your agenda is to get information on anybody else who else banking there,
On
right?
her connection, if anything, to Century Bank.
Okay. What do you ask her?
Hey, there's, you know, I heard a rumor that there's been a lot of drama at Century Bank and it's not being, you know, super reliable. Do you know anybody that has like an account there? Or I'm just trying to cover bases and with all my contacts on my phone that, you know, are pretty high up.
Sure. Sure, I guess. I mean, there's a few of us on the council that have an account there. I haven't heard anything. That's crazy though. If there's anything bad going down there.
Yeah,
I imagine people are heading there to try to figure things out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, from what I can tell, you know, it's been kept on the DL, you know, the down low, as the kids say. And
What does that mean, the down low?
you know, it's not being talked about, you know, publicly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just heard about it from somebody at the bar, and I really was more concerned. I thought of you and those rum shots that you took like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, man, I really hope that she doesn't have an account there. If so, I don't know what you would want to do. Maybe go down there or something.
I'm
like that.
I'm not quite of that status just yet, unfortunately. But there are a few other councilmen who have some accounts there, I guess. They
Is
talk
it all-
about it.
Is it all men that have an account there? Is that a concern?
No. No, of course not.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I'm positive that it's probably the ratio is probably very stacked against women there, but
Oh, have you
what
been
can
there?
you
Have you been there?
do? No, I have no reason to go in as of yet.
Mm. You don't help out any of the councilmen when you go down there?
What do you mean by help out?
I don't know. Maybe they have stuff in drop boxes. I don't know. I'm just a bartender. I don't know what does one do with a drop box anyways.
You are a bartender. Why are you calling me and asking me about a bank?
Because I'm concerned for your well-being, Nina.
Okay, I have a meeting in about a minute. Is that all you wanted to know?
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Nina. I hope your bank account doesn't get stolen.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
How can my bank account get stolen?
I don't know. I'm
Are
too
you
poor.
threatening me?
No, I'm too poor for this conversation. Thanks for reminding me, Nina. I'm gonna go wallow. You have a good meeting, all right?
What the hell? And she's gonna hang up.
That went well. That went really well.
You learn that there's councilmen that have drop boxes there.
Yeah. That's all
You
I
could-
got. But
Great news, guys. Men have bank accounts. We did it.
Yeah.
we learned that Nina has no reason to be down there, so when we need Naya to turn into Nina, it'll be fine.
You didn't have to have that whole conversation.
I
To
mean,
just fig-
listen, I wanted specific names. If we could have gotten a specific person that would have had an account, it would have been easier. that now I gotta, Google Nina Petrov, or yeah, what's her name? Nina Petrov, again, very Russian. And then send a photo to Naya.
Okay. Naya, you have a new photo sent to your phone. Nina Petrov. But it's just a photo. There's no reason or explanation of why you received it.
And then Cassia.
Not yet.
Not yet, no. And then Cassia, she is donning a new personality. A new persona for this. Her name is Ava. Ava Gem. And she is the blonde bimbo version of Cassia. And we are gonna live our best lives in this bank.
Wait a minute. She's the blonde bimbo version? Well, then what are you usually?
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Secretary bartender?
So you're gonna see Cassia is going to put on a slightly distasteful blouse. Slightly distasteful.
You're
and a
not
blonde
gonna
wig.
walk in there in that.
Oh yeah, no, 100% she is. Cassia gives no fucks.
Listen, you guys. Okay.
Love this.
I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do to get in there and to be taken seriously. We'll play to find out. Let's see what happens. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah,
This
no,
will
that's
be
what I'm
interesting.
gonna. That's what I'm gonna do.
This is what I'm gonna do. Okay?
This is what I'm gonna do.
This is what I'm freaking. Don't even judge me.
No, we're gonna get bimbo Ava. It's fine.
Yeah.
How do you spell gem?
GEM.
Gotta get that G in there.
Another AG, huh?
Yeah, you notice a trend?
Is
Slightly.
it supposed to be like argentum, like silver?
Yes. Deckard had a really great theory about AG being silver, and so it's like silvery tongue. So yes, this in case anybody's keeping track, this is the 4th AG name that I have had to pull.
That's a pattern. Somebody write that down.
The dots.
Oh, I'm keeping it all up here.
Sometimes.
Okay, where do you guys want to meet before Tewu after work? Where would you like to meet? Downtown? He's thinking.
I'm going to call Vera.
Okay.
Do I know which phone to call Vera on?
Oof.
No,
I
you
know.
don't.
I'll say roll 1d6.
Take a shot in the dark and see which one it is.
We do have the group chat.
But was it number 5 today, Vera?
Doesn't he have 8
Oh, man, we
phones?
should.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Is there a D8? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I have a D8.
Mhm.
Darn it! I should have said roll a D8.
That's all right. We got it covered.
What's
Three.
eight that we know of?
Here. This is
She got it.
just
Number
roll
3.
Yeah. Pass it.
Yeah, let me
I just saw
toss
you
it
like
over.
pull out a physical one and
I have a lot. I have a lot.
You and me both, Dice Goblin.
This is why I don't buy.
So...
That's why I don't buy dice. There's always at least one person who's a dice goblin, and I don't really care about dice. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just
This
grab.
is my favorite.
They're clicky
right.
clacky rocks that have numbers on them. You should care.
This
There's
one
so
has
many of them.
this one has a
Sorry.
penguin in it.
See?
That one has a penguin
I've
in
seen
it.
it.
That's
I've
gotta
seen one
compare
with
best price
ducks
later.
inside of it, and it's really cute.
My favorite
like-
one has eyeballs
Like a duck
in it.
one. Yeah.
Fun.
So phone number
Uh,
3, Vera.
Smiles.
Yes,
Yeah.
phone number 3 today. We're cycling them out. Doing odd numbers only this week.
Does 3
Yeah.
actually get through then?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, get
Sweet.
through. Lucky you.
Hey, Will
There's
is
only
surprised.
odd number phone.
Yeah.
Hi, hi, Vera. Given our conversation yesterday, I thought I would call you first and find out what the hell's going on. Have you heard from Trudy? Are we going to the bank? What's the plan?
I've heard from Trudy. She actually is coming to the bank with us. I just received a message from Cassia with a picture of a woman. which I assume is what I'm gonna be disguised as, because she didn't send anything else.
Okay. Are Deckard and I invited?
I don't know. Are you going to behave and not start a scene? Because it's a two-woman job. You just got to be the getaway. That's all.
Oh yeah. We both have cars. You'll have your choice of getaway cars, I guess. We'll both be parked outside.
Okay.
Are you
your
robbing the bank?
license. We're not robbing the bank. We're not robbing it. We're just trying to get into this safe deposit box, which we have a key to, so everything should go fine. We're just
But it doesn't
disguising
belong to
ourselves
you.
for extra precaution.
Okay, so you are robbing the bank then.
We're not
Yeah.
robbing the bank. I was given the key. I don't know if it's robbing or not. Unless someone reports something missing. We won't know it's a robbery until after.
Okay. I'll just maybe neglect to add that to my report.
You're reporting
All
this?
Wow.
Are you really reporting everything right now? Is this
It's my
phone
j-
call being recorded? I will hang up right now.
No, of course not. But I am a cop. I do need to explain why I was hanging out at the bank at the time of a robbery. So I just wanted to cover my bases. Don't worry. Well, I'll just stay in the car.
Okay. Good. If we need help, I will text you from inside. I have no clue what Cassie is disguising herself as, though, which has me a little bit worried. I will, once I hang up with you, I'll check in on her, and then we'll meet up at around, I say in 10-15 minutes.
Sure. I'll let Deckard know to bring his car and park outside the bank.
Cool. Have everything situated. If anything goes wrong, or if plans change, I will let you know.
Alrighty.
Also, lose this number. And then she hangs up.
And there
probably.
goes phone number 3.
Is that just how Vera signs off on all her phone calls?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
If you call
I
her
love
first,
you,
then
lose this
yes.
number.
I love you. Lose this number. Never call me again. Thank you. Goodbye.
If you call her first, then she's gonna lose the phone. She calls you, you don't call her. That's the deal.
Oh, that's good. I
No.
like that. Okay, yeah. Phone number 3 is burned, y'all.
All right.
Done. We only
Literally
have
burned.
1,
No,
5,
now
and
you can-
9.
Yeah, you can only roll 1d7, so figure that out.
Oh,
1 and 5. You only got 1 and 5 left
I'll check.
for odds this week.
yeah, Nemo, check.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I think I can do it digitally.
That's cheating.
So, is Cassia going to change before she meets up with everyone? Is that how that's gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't know if she's meeting up with anybody, but Vera did mention that she was gonna call Cassia.
Yeah, and
Uh,
she does so with phone number 1.
Ooh, got that prime.
Nobody
phone.
knows the number, but yeah. you're
Nobody
using
knows the
everyone.
number, but for
This
Vera,
is just
grab
This
the
is just
phone.
for Vera to know.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. This is Vera
Okay.
knowledge only.
Okay. You get a call from Vera. Cassia.
It says Vera number 1, and Cassia answers the phone as she's like in the bathroom, like putting on makeup. So, are you excited to do this?
Excited's a word, not one I would use, but it's definitely a word.
That's the second time you said that this session.
You sound ecstatic for this.
I have a blonde wig, and I'm dumping all my IQ points into the trash can, and I've never felt better.
Okay. We're gonna rewind back to that later. Why a wig?
Oh, because I have to be blonde. Your assistant has to be a blonde bimbo.
I think that's what you call a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm living my best life. Thank you.
Okay, cool. If going over the plan, I think to make this more realistic, maybe you could speak for me. Just try to convince them.
Say no more. Okay, I got this. By the way, the photo I sent you, her name's Nina Petrov. She was at my bar a couple weeks. She was absolutely hammered. She says she doesn't have a Dropbox or anything there, but, you know, she works on the city council. There's other city councilmen with boxes over there.
Would you happen to know some so you can, like, name drop in case we're picking up something for someone?
I can make another phone call.
Okay. Make as many phone calls you need, as long as we can get in and get out without any other issues. I have.
Do you want to Google it, or
and
should I make another phone call?
Don't encourage this, Naya.
What? Yeah, like, it's fine. You know what? Google is so, you know, it's so Deckard, and I just can't stand him, so I can't stand Google. So let's just, you know, I'm so down to make another phone call. It'll be a good vocal warm-up.
Who are you calling?
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up my contact list here.
Oh, God. The list is too long. It's coming back to bite me.
Yes, the
I
list
gave her this list.
She gave me this list.
Darn it.
You know what? Wild card. Oh, I have another. Lydia Kim, another city council aide.
Council aide. You said another one. So
Yes.
was Nina, is she a council aide or a member? Because I wasn't sure what you
Yeah,
said another one.
Yeah, it's another city council aide. I've known her for 3 years. She's ambitious, and she is a political analyst.
Oh, okay. So Nina's not on the council. She's just an aide to someone on the council.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that was clear when you first called her. Okay. I thought she was on the actual council.
Nina just had a whoopsie moment. She forgot.
Yeah. She had a power trip.
Oh, okay.
She was
So you're going inside the bank as a council person's aide.
Yes.
And you are you're an aide to the aide?
I'm an aide. I'm assistant to the assistant.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm dressed up as an assistant.
I'm not
and
gonna stop this.
What?
Well, no, or I can get a name of a city council person from one of these aides. I can call Lydia now and get a city council name and then work from there. Or we can Google it if we don't feel like stalling.
That is a option. I mean, council members, they're online. Like, their names are online if you just want that. If you want anything more, then yeah, that can, a call would be valid. But if you just need their name, yeah, Google.
All right, hold on. So I'm gonna Google to save time here. Nina's. That was the biggest eye roll I've experienced in a long time. I hope the podcast felt that one.
And then I think
that was brutal.
It's because you guys, she was blessing us with a Google search. Thank you.
Yeah, Googling Nina's name and then Googling who she's an aide for.
Googling who she is an aide for?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, her name comes up, but it's just like her social media stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Then she's just gonna Google councilman.
Okay.
Specifically
yeah.
men.
And who? Men?
I just hear the click clack off the keys in the background.
Yep.
Just like Google.
She's like, give me 1 second. Yeah, you have one Alex Carter that comes up.
All right, scratch that. You're going as an Alex Carter, and I'm gonna be your slutty assistant. It's gonna go well.
Went from bimbo to slutty.
So
it's a both. It's a combo thing.
They are sleeping together for sure.
Yeah, 100%. He has a wife.
Oh, that is a workplace, you know.
It's a big
that is an HR nightmare.
Trudy will be HR.
Trudy.
Jeez.
What is HR doing?
HR
That should be.
Making sure it doesn't happen again.
Not
HR
their job. That's what?
HR in shambles. So she's gonna send the photo of Alex Carter to Vera. We're gonna work with this photo
the Final
instead.
disguise.
Yeah.
This is the final disguise.
Yeah, this is, and I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna clarify this out. Like Cassie is just
Ooh,
working.
this is
it.
gonna be
you know,
great
her
for me.
her plan is going a mile a minute. All right, you're Alex Carter. I'm ACAG. I'm Ava Gem, and we're in an illicit affair. Okay, no one knows about it.
What?
Oh, a storyline. How fun.
No, you're creating a storyline now. She's like, I won't make another phone call. I will make a very
And
detailed storyline.
and it's going really well for us, but we're kind of like hot and cold. I would call us a complicated situationship, and we're going to your Dropbox.
Are you guys
Essentially.
entangled?
It's an entanglement for sure.
Entanglement?
but Ava doesn't have the IQ points for this.
Okay.
That's great.
Cool. Vera goes, all right, I'll do a little bit more research on what this guy looks like fully, because I don't want to end up 6 foot when the man is 5'5". So I'm gonna look into that. I will meet you and everyone else within 15-20 minutes.
Where are we meeting? Do you need a wig?
No,
Does Alex
I'll be
Carter need a
fine.
wig?
I'll
I can
I'll be
figure it
fine
out.
without the wig. Thank you for the consideration.
I'm here for you.
He's so considerate.
Okay. I gonna
love that about her.
transform, get everything ready. I will pick you and everyone up in a bit.
Okay, can't wait. I can't wait for this plan. This plan is gonna go so well.
Okay. Cool. See you in a bit. Lose this number, and then she leaves.
Alright, bye.
What do you mean lose his number?
Wait, you called her this time.
That's
She's
just a-
mysterious.
Call her phones.
She's
She
got-
knows
she's-
call her phones. Automatically delete.
With Cassie, it does not matter who is calling who. She will
Yeah.
be told to lose the number.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's just her sign off. Like when you're signing off on the radio.
Her catchphrase.
Might as
Yeah,
well.
that's
You got that
I like
Walter
it.
Cronkite shit going.
like,
exactly. Okay. So you gather up everybody who doesn't have a car. Deckard, I imagine you're being kept in the loop. Are you making your way there too, Deckard?
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna call Tay real quick just to ask him a couple questions.
Okay.
I would have texted Deckard to tell him
Mhm.
to get to the bank and bring his car.
But he's gonna call just for a couple of clarifying things. For one,
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you clarifying?
so talking to Tay is like, so this is the bank that deals with all the really high-end bougie people, right?
Yes, it is.
So, I mean,
I'm gonna smash like one of the teller's glass.
I'm gonna
windows.
I'm gonna commit
smash one of the
arson.
I'm gonna
sellers.
tell her,
I'm
and then I'm gonna
I'm-
run and hope it
I'm
goes well.
going to commit arson if this happens.
It's like, so,
Okay, go
so
ahead.
it means they probably have really hot tellers. But the question I need to
I'm gonna
understand is,
smash.
with the cars we're gonna be driving there, do they need to be upscale as well? Or are we gonna stick out like a sore thumb if we bring like a fucking beat up Ford Pinto?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Tay.
Oh.
Butt out, God. We're having a conversation.
God. Keep getting these vibes of violence coming through too.
But
Um,
oh God.
That's a good.
That's what my prayers used to be.
Dear Heavenly Father, go away. I need some space. Love
Can you
me.
just God, you're not my dad.
Hi God, it's me, Judy B. Jones. Lose this number.
Amen.
Amen. And that's the prayer we did
Amen.
before we ate dinner.
That's how we started this session.
I can't believe we just guessed the prayer. One shot. That's awesome. The
Um,
Lord's
Go ahead,
second
continue.
prayer.
Yeah.
Continue.
So I don't know about you. Do you have like a garage full of cars to choose from, or?
I don't. I do know a couple people that like to restore classic cars. There's a really nice Chevy Nova I've been dying to drive, so I think I can swing that one for a little bit. Higher end, a little loud, but it won't stick out nearly as bad as a cop car or any other kind of undercover sedan. So
I was going to use my personal vehicle, but you know what?
want to go for riding the
How
Nova?
I'm good with that. How many people are we going to be? We're going to have like to get away.
Oh, this is a 72. It could fit 5 people, no
Oh.
problem, and probably an elephant
No.
in the trunk.
That is true. All right. I'm calling shotgun though.
All right. I mean, Cassie's probably gonna yell at you, but what's new, right?
Okay, so
Mhm.
are you guys parking? Well, there's no parking in front of the bank,
Mhm.
right? And as you guys make your way there, you do see it's a very secure place. Security is very high here. There's 2 blocks kind of like meeting at a point, right? On each block, there's 2 sets of security vehicles.
Okay.
And so actually, I'll take you guys there.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, Deckard's he's not gonna like slow drive past him. He'll do like a single drive by just to get an eye out for how things are going on. But seeing how tight the security is, he's gonna be really cautious with circling back. And he's like, "This
Yeah.
is."
And also parking is like, it's at a parking garage. It's kind of like on the next street over.
Mhm.
And so that's where parking's at for this bank. That parking is specifically for people in that bank.
Okay.
And then from that parking garage, you take an elevator into the bank. You can, I mean, that's for just parking, but you can also just kind of like, you can walk in the front too.
Okay.
There's some front glass doors.
Before you pick me up, Deckard, I'm going to ask one question. What kind of audio system do you have in the car?
8-track.
8-track? Awesome. I'll bring my ZZ Top.
Oh, hell yeah. Sharp dressed man, please. Sharp dressed man.
Yep.
Okay. Vera, where are you going right now? You have, wait.
Mhm.
You have Trudy and Cassie in the car with you right now? Is that how this?
No, we were driving
Yes.
past it for. Oh, talking to her, not me.
No, not the boys' car. Girls' car.
Girls' cars. Yes, she picked up both of them.
Oh, okay. Is it quiet? Is it quiet in the car? What's the mood like? What's the vibes in the car right now?
Yeah, who do you pick up first?
I think
Who
Trudy
do I
was
pick
already
up
with her.
first? Yeah, Trudy was with me already. And like as we were like talking on the phone, like she was like driving. So now she got Cassia.
Oh, okay. Cassie's in the car and Trudy. Oh, hold on. Let me change the music.
Oh shit.
You see Cassia like come out of her downtown living situation in like a blonde wig, and she's just like super excited. And then she sees Trudy in the front seat, and she's like,
I'm kidding.
mm. And then
Trudy is just like, if I don't make eye contact, we never have to talk.
And then Cassia hops in the back seat.
Trudy? Trudy, do you mind switching with Cassia actually, just so we can keep the illusion up from the beginning to end? Thank you.
So
appreciate it.
The way that you were in the passenger seat, Trudy, so you have to get out. Cassia has to get out, and you guys pass each other in order to switch seats.
Yeah, Trudy's just like holding open the door. Just.
Are you looking at Cassia?
She's looking into the middle distance.
Hey Trudy, welcome back.
Middle distance.
Yeah, I love the dress. Very nice.
Thanks. I hope to get at least 3 phone numbers with this.
I bet you will.
Yeah, we're doing this for you, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, you do know, huh? By the way, you should talk to Tae-woo.
Okay, Cassia, that's enough. Get in the car.
Alright. Yeah.
You can throw shade later when we're done.
Okay.
Okay. You guys get in the car. You make your way there. Where are you going to park?
I'd say like maybe a block away. I would say like 2 or more blocks, but
There
I'm
is no
thinking
parking a
Cassia's
block
exhaust.
away.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
there
gotta
is no
go.
parking.
Wow.
No, there's no parking a block
Of
away. It's a
any
little bit too
kind.
close.
I think we gotta go to the
Uh,
parking lot with
There's
the
the
boys.
parking for the actual bank, but you're going to. It's like there's like security there, and you're going to have access to get in. It's very secure here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
they
got-
just they don't
don't
let
got
it.
access.
Do they not have like underground parking?
Yeah, that there's the parking garage. It goes underground all the way up to the top. Yeah.
Okay, is this paid parking or this is like the security for like the bank parking? Like this
It's
is open
the-
to the general public or the fancy people?
No, it's not open to the general public at all. Like you have to have an
Okay.
account there or be working there. Yeah.
We can just jump out of the car, tuck and roll, and then go into the bank and just let the car do its thing.
Oh, no.
Just think about it, you know? Give it a little thought.
I'm down to roll with whatever.
Trudy,
I
last action
thought
hero.
about it. I don't want to lose my car. So
Wait, you guys have a plan to Cassie, I'm sure you have an angle, right?
The blonde wig wasn't an angle? Yeah.
I kind of assumed it was, but, like,
Yeah,
I assume
I
I'm
got
not
an
part of
angle.
it, so maybe I go find somewhere to park the car while you guys do that.
Well,
She's
we're
like the blonde
we're-
wig and the push-up bra wasn't an angle.
Listen, maybe Cassie is trying
Pushes
something
the
new.
boobs up.
Trudy does not judge.
Well, all right. Where are the boys? And Cassie's on the phone. She's calling Taylor. She's not calling Deckard. Deckard's still in the doghouse.
okay. Then we'll find somewhere to switch.
Wait, no. Let's find out. Let's find out where Tae-woo is. Hold on. And then she calls Tae. Tae. Where are you?
All right. As you pick up the phone, all you hear is ZZ Top blaring in the background. I'm in the car with Deckard. We're on our way.
You can't
Okay,
you can't hear him because he's talking his regular voice and the music's blasting.
You hear Cassia get a little bit louder. Tae-woo! Where are you? I would yell, but I have neighbors.
Deckard will be courteous and turn the music down 3 notches.
Tae will realize, oh, right. Oh, yeah, volume. Yeah, we're on our way. Did you guys rob the bank yet?
No, we can't figure out a place to park. You know a place to park?
The parking
You guys
lot?
can you guys can park like 3 blocks. Like it just have to park farther and try to find like an empty sidewalk.
Yeah. Do you
You just
know where
can't-
to park, or are you as clueless as we are?
I don't bank at the S1E3 bank.
I don't
but
think
would
you
imagine
bank
they
at
either
all.
have
Let's be honest.
What'd you say?
I don't think he banks
Okay.
at all.
No comment.
Oh.
But
Oh.
The parking lot doesn't work. I'm sure there's street parking nearby. No.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be like.
Or how about? I mean, you're supposed to be like a highfalutin exec going in to check your safety deposit box, aren't? Why don't you have like a valet or something drop you off in a limo?
You
No.
highfalutin.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of work. So we're gonna park the car like a couple blocks, and we'll figure it out from there. Do you want to meet us
mean,
there, or do you want to
Deckard's got a nice ride. Do you want him to like drop you off, make a nice make a nice entrance?
Meet us 3 blocks away from the bank, and we'll all just stand in the street, look at each other, call each other pretty, and we'll figure it out from there.
Sounds good.
All right, great.
So, this is what I'm imagining. Vera, you've already transformed into Alex Carter, councilman,
Yes. Yes.
and
I
you're
did.
parking farther away, and you're getting out of the truck. You're getting out of your car, Vera, with your license plates as Alex Carter. And then, now as I'm explaining to this, you can't change it now that I'm reminding you, but you're getting out of your car as Alex Carter with Cassia and Trudy. So these two random girls are getting out of a car with council member Alex Carter.
Yeah, but Cassia's a hot bit
Okay,
of...
just double checking. That's what it's gonna look like. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Deckard, then they say we have bad plans.
Yeah, no, I was good. I was just thinking that. Thank you for reading my mind.
You guys are able to park the car. You find the little where you have to put like coins in or whatever. You can like put
Parking
some time in
meter.
there. Yep. Yes, and so you find that, and you're just like a few blocks down.
Do we see Taewoo and Deckard? Do they drive past?
Just
Space shuttle?
I imagine, yeah, you see him. You guys can also park right there too.
yeah. I would imagine that as soon as Tay finished the conversation, Deckard and him pulled over to a spot to where they could park. They're not actually going to get out and pay, but they'll wait for them to show up.
Okay. So you guys all get out. You could still see the bank a few blocks down. And you guys all get out of the car. You guys start walking down? Yes? Or are you making a quick chat before you go?
Trudy, you're coming with? This on your resume?
I mean, it doesn't seem openly criminal from what I've heard.
Is that ZZ Top?
It is. Sharp dressed man.
Yeah, Trudy. It's definitely criminal, so I don't know if you want to go into a high-profile bank with a conviction, but almost conviction, I should say, but you know.
I get the sentencing.
Yeah, just be careful.
I am. I don't worry. I promise you, I am thinking about this all the time. I am not forgetting that I am currently under investigation.
Okay, great.
The constant reminders help.
Okay, so are you guys still in the car? Or are you out of the car? What's going on with the boys?
Deckard is staying in the driver's seat. He doesn't have to get out to do anything. So if he's
okay.
if he's gonna be driving them out or doing that, he's basically told like, hey, you can't cause any ruckus here. So he's chilling for right now.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, you guys get out. You make your way down the streets. And as you make your way inside, it's just very, as you would imagine, these kind of banks, very opulent inside. They offer people who come in like very high end, like you can get like alcohol, champagne, coffee if you want it, but it's all and it's like very small, like those coffee cups, very tiny little teacups. But it's amazing
Those
coffee.
delicate constitutions.
Yeah. But there's also like very heavy security in here too. It doesn't just look like regular guys with like batons. These guys are on high alert all the time. And you can see the offices, and you can see like the bank tellers as well. They're not behind plexiglass. They're all sitting at very nice wood desks, as they're talking to different clients. And there's like 3 or 4 different floors, and there's elevators, all the good stuff, all the amenities that you would imagine to be in here. Senator Alex Carter walks in with 2 women.
Councilman.
Oh, both.
Sorry, not senator.
The senator would have been a problem.
Sorry. Council member Alex Carter walks in with 2 women, one known to be Trudy Moreau, who was recently in the news for stealing the founder sigil. And that's who's walking in with a blonde woman, scantily clad. Where would you like to go?
As we're walking in, I would like to smoothly, without notice, take Cassia, or is it Ava Gem now? Is it Ava Gem now?
Yes, it's Ava.
Okay, hook arms with Ava, partnership, yay.
Entanglement,
yes.
Woo.
Entanglement, yay. Trudy is
Alex?
there, like, along the ride. I've got a story for that if anybody asks at this bank, but you know what? We're not gonna discuss that unless it's brought up.
Okay. Are you going to like
We're
one
going
one
over
of?
to the beach.
Okay. There is one man who's free. He's sitting down. And he recognizes you immediately. Oh, Mr. Carter, please have a seat.
Oh, we've established that Cassie is
What?
speaking for me, right? I think I said that earlier that Cassie would be
Yes.
speaking for me.
Yeah, is that what we're
Okay,
going
cool.
with?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, but I mean,
that's what I
sure.
thought we were going with.
he
Just
still
said-
he still addresses you though. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can
She
answer
nods
for
her
him.
head and greeting.
Hi. I gotta get my high pitched voice on. Gotta get my gamer girl voice.
Yeah.
Does he have a nameplate in front of him or anything like that?
Yeah, Elijah Thompson.
Hi, Mr. Thompson. Mr.
Hello.
Carter here and I are just to check in on a Dropbox. Oh, we were hoping you could help us out.
Of course. Yeah, is that correct, Mr. Carter?
Vera nods as Carter and actually touches her throat as like an indication, kind of like giving Cassia the side eye, like make something up, you know? Just like touches the throat.
Yeah, Mr. Carter, he had some wild nights over the weekend and his voice is not that great. It's kind of strained. It was also really rough last night when we were together. So I'm gonna you know, just say that he's here and I'm here and we just need to look into a Dropbox. But I can find our ID somewhere, I think. I don't know if I left it in the office anywhere or anything like that, but
I didn't ask for your ID.
I don't know how this works, to be honest with you. I'm just his assistant. You know, you probably do more numbers than I do. You know, I really just like to make phone calls. That's about it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Carter, of course, usual procedure. We're going to need you to sign these forms before we head back there, of course. And he pulls out an iPad and for you to like sign some documents, just stating like that you're heading back there. You're here at this time and date, and all that.
Okay.
I can see the wheels spinning.
The wheels are definitely spinning. I would like to
Punch him in the face.
No, not.
Are you
no
looking at
punching in the
Cassie?
face in a public setting.
Of course.
Can I actually do convince in order to see if I can like fake the signature, just to like guarantee that I get it?
Convince?
I don't know if that'll work. I don't know. Like,
I'll actually out
Or
of
is that,
game
like,
ask
take the
you,
risk?
Drake. I don't really think that would be a convince move for a fake signature.
No, it would be sneak around.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's more sneak
okay, that makes more
around.
sense.
Yeah,
It's more take the risk.
Then
sneak around would be
Sneak
better because
around,
she's
take
she's
the
actively trying to hide it. So
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they,
that's
they
true.
did do some kind of planning. So
Yeah. Some kind.
Okay,
I'm in a
sneaking
phone call.
around, doing. Thank you for the phone call. High level fixer and superb manipulator for faking a
Wha- and-
signature.
Okay. And how does being a fixer apply to faking a signature?
Making sure everything's in order and not out
Okay.
of place.
Okay. Oh,
Getting the loops correctly. Try to see
Okay.
if she remembers any legal documents sent to her with that signature. Like, vote for your city councilman or something with the signature. Try to see if you can remember that.
Sure. Yeah. I would say I'll and when he's campaigning, he does sign all the flyers.
It's a free
Yeah.
Are
autograph.
That.
you ready?
Yep, I
Oh
am
my.
ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
she got a hurt point.
Okay, it's even. It's evened out then. It's fine.
Sorry, I had to use.
Oh my god.
Oh
she's a
my
god.
gosh. I knew you could do it anyway.
She's a
I am a
god.
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 I'm a god.
She got a 12. Like, your rolls even from last week were all good.
Yeah.
And you're whether you're pizza rat or a council member, baby, don't mess with Vera.
It don't matter.
You were able to flawlessly copy this man's autograph or his signature, and you go through the motions, and he's like, now, according to regular procedure, it can only be you, Mr. Carter, that can go back into the vault to check the safety security box.
Yeah,
Again,
that's
it's
fine.
a lot of nodding.
I can wait here. Mr. Thomas, how are you doing today? I can tell you quite a bit about my day.
Actually, I'm the one that leads you into the vault, and I
Hmm.
wait there with you. Of course. Well, I don't suppose you would know this, as he nods to you, Ava.
Yeah,
Are you ready to go back, Mr. Carter?
She gets up and like shows a hand out, like lead the way, just like a gesture.
Okay, and you see him. He looks towards 2 security. And you guys start making your way, and you see 2 security guards follow you as well.
Oh, this is going great. This is so awesome.
Yeah, and you get back into he has to put in actually it scans his eye. The security to get back there scans his eye, his fingerprint. He puts in a code. And then he says, please enter your code, Mr. Carter.
Oh.
Don't shake your head,
Okay.
Drake.
This is fine.
You punch the cop car window.
Cassie's just twirling her hair, just on a chair.
Chewing gum.
Yeah, she's just...
Seemingly you're
Hmm.
next to Trudy, I guess.
They're not talking to each
Okay.
other.
Oh, whoa,
It was
oh
just-
wow.
It was just me. There's a code. Can I actually do sneak around again?
Mhm.
Internal destruction. I'm just gonna make it blow up.
What?
Technical difficulties.
Wow! It's like we have Deckard in the phone call with us.
What the? Sorry.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make it blow up?
Not blow up, just like
You said blow up.
okay. I know I said blow up, but malfunction. Like error. Like a
So that's your goal. You want it to malfunction so that. Are you sure? Final answer?
yes.
Okay,
That was my final answer.
let's do this. I'm going to invoke self-sabotage, your weakness tag.
That makes sense.
But let it roll. So this is just a flat roll.
It's
But
just
listen.
a flat roll. Okay.
This is Vera double 6 Rouge right here.
Am I still a god? Who knows?
I forgot.
Demigod, maybe.
Mm.
No,
Demigod,
wait,
demigod.
Am I not? Demigod.
Semigod.
Okay, I'll take demigod. I'll take that.
Mm.
You got a 9, which is not bad. It's a success with a complication.
Mm.
And I can choose one of the complications. So here's the complication. You're able to get the code in, but it takes you 3 tries. And by the third time, they're looking at you very suspiciously. And so now they're on like high alert with you.
Okay, now they're on high alert. All
Mhm.
right.
But you're able to get in there. You go back. And it's a very, very lush, of course, everything with this place, very high security. You have 2 security guards with you. And you see 4 more in that room as well, inside of that vault. And so we're going to go inside there. And he says, of course, let's go to your vault, Mr. Carter. And he has like an iPad with him just to double check which number is yours. Then he finds yours. Okay, so he pulls out his key, and you have the key, Mr. Carter.
Holds out the key, or like, is he like gesturing like give it to him, or like?
No.
Ah.
Well, you can if you want to give it to him. He can open it, or yeah. You hand him the key.
Do I hand him the key? I feel like that's the wrong answer. Okay. Instead of handing the key, kind of like shows them it. Not exactly handing it to them, just like still in my hand, but just like showing the key.
Okay, Mr. Carter, we have to, I have to put the key. There's 2 key slots that I have to turn, so.
I'll just give him the key. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever goes on, goes on.
Yeah, Mr. Carter. He looks down at the key. This is weird. Unfortunately, this key number doesn't match with your lockbox. That's strange.
She looks puzzled, which is on purpose. Like
Mhm.
looking at the key, like, wait, are you sure this is not mine? And that actually
wait-
makes matters easier.
Wait 1 second, Mr. Carter. And he walks out of the room 1 second. And you see him walk out. And he pulls out his cell phone. Well, he pulls out a phone. You hear him make a quick call. Well, you see him make a quick call. Puts the phone back. And comes back into the room. Okay, but yes, Mr. Carter, this key, unfortunately, it's not matching.
To make matters easier, Vera pulls out her phone, like types a message, saying like, "Are you sure I picked this up at home? Like this is the key I've always had."
Well, Mr. Carter, every key is specifically made for each account holder here. And so it's very unlikely that there would be a misunderstanding in this sense.
As I'm saying this, like she's typing all this out and like showing it to him. Maybe I picked up the wrong one at a meeting or something. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry to waste your time.
Of course. So you do see the number that like the key has like the Century Bank logo on it, and it also has the lockbox number on it. You can see it. It's like 2 above yours. It's just not your specific lockbox number.
Okay. It's 2 above, and it's not mine. At least I know where it is.
I will say, there is a flashback move if you guys want a little help. Nobody ever uses it. There's a flashback move, though. Kind of like, hey, I planned this all along type move.
Like anyone
'Cause
can
I could
play
s-
it, or it's like me specifically? Because
No, anyone can play it. But I can see the
Oh.
wheel spinning in your head, so
Oh no,
only
wheels.
once per s-
No, the entire machine is broken. I don't know what's going on.
It's once per session, but yeah.
Per player, I think. But yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So you can use that, or you can leave.
Flashback, please.
Okay. You're going to invoke the flashback. Now, what did you plan already?
What did I plan?
Well, you know what? Let's take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
I'll let you
thank
think about it. I'm gonna go get some water, and when we come back, we're gonna hear this great plan that Vera had all along.
I thought it up myself a long time ago. Not this
Oh.
second at all.
Okay, and we're back. Vera's ready with her flashback moment that she had planned all along. You guys, don't worry about it. She's got this. She thought of this already. I'm not worried.
Exactly.
But what was it? You're gonna use the flashback move.
Do I have to like click anything else besides just flashback or?
Nope.
No. Okay. Okay. So for this flashback, Vera knew that this key was for a specific deposit box. So what she did before going out and like getting everyone after she turned into the council member.
Yep.
She asked one of her contacts to switch his box number to the one on the key. So someone hacked into the system and changed the box number for him.
It's engraved in the box.
I meant digitally. Are there names like engraved on the box?
No,
Or
there's no
just the
names. It's just
number?
it's just the number, but they're like engraved in there.
Okay. If it's like engraved in the box and then the system just switched the numbers around to the one on the key for the council member and then just switched it with somebody else's.
Okay. What system? What are you talking? I think
Don't
no, I like
the
this idea.
keep records on like computers, or they're all
Oh,
like physical copies?
gotcha. Oh, okay. I was
Like
like,
they switched the bank records.
oh man, you got some powerful contacts.
Vera does. We can't confirm. Out of everybody here, that Vera probably does.
Yeah. Okay. So we do that flashback. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Flashback music. We're back in the scene. We're back in the vault. And Mr. Thompson, he's looking at you. He asked for the key. Mr. Carter, your key.
She gives him the key.
Okay. He looks at the key. Okay. Oh, great. So he puts them both in. They slide in, unlocks. And then he steps back, or he takes it out, sets it on the table for you. He doesn't open it, but he sets it out, and he just steps off to the side. He's not like watching you, but security's still there. He's still there, but he basically gives you some form of privacy.
Okay. She opens the box. Silently thinking, holy crap, this is actually working. What the fuck? I never do my own work. This is very stressful.
So you open the box, and inside, you find different ledgers and notes regarding like illegal artifact transactions.
there's multiple of these illegal documents?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm not gonna take all of them out. Is there one that like has like the most information on it, or like not? No, that's a wrong thing to say. Is there one that like stands out the most?
You'll have to investigate for it.
I will do that. Investigate and then eyes and ear all over, specifically the eyes part. Just
Yeah. Okay.
analyzing.
Oh, just that one? Oh, this is where we
Oh.
need Taewoo's the investigator.
Yeah, just that one. Like, there's no other ones that I want to use.
Okay. I mean, but with the way you roll, I feel like the more we say it, we might jinx you. So let's just watch it. Let's see how it goes.
Let's just watch the dice roll.
Oh my god!
She can't be stopped. She can't be
You got a
stopped. I may
10.
be the programmer, but she's
Whoa!
I am
Whoa.
a god.
Wait, what's your job, Naya?
What's my
you-
job?
Yeah, are you a computer hacker? Hmm? How
What
come you keep
karma
getting-
do you
wishes I
have?
was. My dad wishes.
Why are you
But
getting these?
no. I am
Uh-oh.
an artist who has no concept of computer programming.
How you getting all these high rolls, huh? What's going on?
The program loves me. I don't know.
The program loves you.
Ask the computer. It's not my fault.
The program is Miles.
Now I don't want it to like me. Let me
He'll-
lose. Let me fail.
He'll be back. God damn it, he'll be back. Okay, you get one clue. Yeah, you can. Do you want to just know the most detailed one, like you were saying before?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love
You
to know that.
You find one ledger specifically as you're sifting through, and it has entries that date back like months, even like years of meticulously recording the sale, purchase, and exchange of various artifacts. Each entry includes like dates, description of the items, amounts paid or received, and like coded names or initials of individuals involved. You can see one that's referring to the founder sigil, but a lot of the time they just say FS. And you can see how it's detailing its movement from one holder to another. And it records the payment involved for that item as well. Among the papers as well, there's like a series of notes attached to that ledger as well, with someone only known by the initials GC. And a quick note, arranging for like discrete viewings, negotiating its price, and then planning for its transfer, things like that.
It doesn't say any like names or locations, just initials.
In that note, there's like a note attached to the ledger. It doesn't say names, it's always like initials. But at the end of the note, it's like signed GC.
GC. Okay. This doesn't get me anywhere, but that's it. Now I know we gotta hunt for a mysterious person named GC.
It's something.
It's something. It's definitely something.
Trudy's group chat? Is that the GC stands for? Group chat?
He's gonna take one of the papers, just one,
Okay.
and folds it up. Like
Okay.
always.
And then do you
closes the box and gives
Okay.
it back?
Okay. And Mr. Thompson, he walks back over. I trust you found everything to your liking, Mr. Carter?
And with like the texting, it says like, "Indeed, thank you so much for your service."
He nods, and he puts the lock back. He like slides it back in, has the key still, locks it back up, hands the lockbox key back to you. And he says, Well, if that is all, then I guess we will be making our way out. And he leads you right back out, and now you're back into the lobby. While this was happening, what is Trudy and Cassia doing alone together? These good pals. Somebody would walk by as you guys are just waiting in the lobby. You see like a young girl walks by, maybe looks like 19, 20, maybe an intern here. And she's like, "Can I get you guys anything to drink? We have champagne, sparkling water, coffee, perhaps, macchiato."
Oh gosh, I can't have anything more. I've had a couple wild nights. It's gone into this morning.
Oh. Okay. And you, miss? She looks at you, Trudy.
Trudy is sitting and just looking around, and she does turn down the coffee.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
Okay. We also have chocolate-covered strawberries.
Yeah, chocolate-covered strawberries. From where?
France.
France?
And Belgium.
Oh god. Hi, my name's Ava. What's your name?
My name is Ava as well, actually.
Oh my god. And you work at this bank? Oh my god. So we both
yeah.
work like pretty high up. Oh my god.
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm just an intern here, but
Oh, you're just I'm just an assistant. Oh my god. It's so nice to meet you.
cool. So would you like these? I can go get the strawberries
No,
for you.
don't
if you
worry
guys
about it, Ava. But oh my gosh, we totally have to meet up for coffee sometime or something.
Yeah, my schedule's packed. I'm also in college, so it's kind of hard. But nice meeting you. Nice meeting another Ava. I'm actually quite used to it. Growing up, there's like 3 Avas in every class.
So many Avas. It's so tiring, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I'm Ava G, so it's really weird. You know, there's Ava A, Ava F. You know, anyway.
Oh my god, I'm also Ava G. This is so weird.
Oh, what? Is it? Never mind. I won't ask. But okay. So if I can't get, I will move on to the next guest. But it was nice meeting you both.
It was nice meeting you. You don't happen to have your birthday in May, right? Just as a coincidence.
No. September.
September. Okay, Virgo. I get you.
Okay. Yeah. And she, she says, have a good day.
You too.
Okay. So, but what were you guys doing out here while you're waiting for Mr. Carter to get back?
I don't know what Trudy's up to, but Cassia is fully just playing, just has her arm on the desk and is just like looking around and just smiling. No thought. She doesn't look like she has a thought in her head. She has lots of thoughts in her head.
Perfect. That fits the role.
Yeah.
And so you soon see Mr. Thompson walking back with the councilman. And he gets back into his desk. He sits down. He says, well, hello, ladies. Everything went fine in there. And I hope you all have a good day.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so kind of you.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. I hope Mr. Carter wasn't a pain without his voice. It's been super rough when we've had meetings this morning, and I've just had to do all the talking, and it's just been, I can only talk so much.
Of course. No, with today's technology, everything went swimmingly.
That's so great to hear. You are so great. Thank you.
Okay. And you see his cheeks start to get a little red as he's blushing. And he's like, yes, well, you all have a good day.
Do you think I could
Start
have
shuffling
your number?
papers.
Just so in case we come back to the bank?
You asked him just as he was drinking water, and He coughs him up a little. Oh, sorry, it's quite unprofessional, but thanks for the offer.
Oh, are you sure? You know, we could become good friends, and you could just help out Mr. Carter so much faster. Gosh, and then I wouldn't have to talk to that other intern who didn't know what she was doing.
Said Mr. Carter is glaring, giving the big side eye.
No, it's quite fine. He's like nervously shuffling the papers on his desk, like straightening out the pencils. No, it's quite fine. It's quite fine. You all have a good day.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you see the tips of his ears are really red.
And then you just see Ava get up and like hook her arm with Mr. Carter.
You can't see it, but he is watching you walk away.
She's got a damn good ass too. You better watch.
Love
You
how that's
better.
thrown in there.
You
Love it.
better watch.
You better watch.
And you see security watching you all as you leave, and you head out. Make your way back to Vera's car. And well, actually, not Derek. Oh no!
You did so well. You did so well. The streak is
so
ruined.
close.
I know. I tried to go this session. I was so close.
Yep.
Deckard,
Yeah.
do you see them walking out? Would you notice them?
I think Deckard would be carefully watching the entrance of the bank, even from 3 blocks down.
Okay, then yeah, you see them all come out of the bank.
Hey, who's the blonde lady?
Not quite sure.
Huh?
Can't find ass though.
Right? Even from this far away.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
like I noticed Trudy, and I know. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Fuck.
Oh, it's them.
Yep. That's Cassia. That's yeah. Okay.
So
Awkward. Yep. Yeah, it's giving Marty McFly when he's back in the future, and his mom's flirting with him.
Oh.
Yeah, no. This is just Deckard being really, really, really confused for a second here. Not confused, but concerned.
Well, you said confused. You already said
No.
it.
Confused, concerned, confused as to what his reaction is. Concerned.
Why do I have these feelings inside?
Yeah.
Butterflies. What's happening to me?
oh no.
Tay said I had a
Mike.
damn good ass. Whoa!
Tay, do you have a cigarette? I need something to kill my lungs. Anything.
Oh.
Burn my eyes out.
I passed him a cigarette. And,
Thanks.
so should we be picking them up or anything, or?
I mean, they're not being escorted out with like security, and I don't got to shoot nobody. I don't got to drive anywhere, so I think they're good. They're not running. They're not in a hurry, so I think it went well. We're probably the most superfluous part of the day. That's on my word of the day calendar.
That was a pretty good word there, Deckard. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
these multiple syllables. My brain's not overheating. It's amazing.
Very nicely done. My question though is, why is Trudy with them?
I think mostly just to keep her safe. I'm assuming.
Keep her safe, but we have so many questions for her.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe the lockbox was hers. Like, they didn't really tell us much except, hey, we're gonna go to this bank, right? And we have this key. We need to start asking them questions. We're being really left out of the loop here.
Taewoo, I'm gonna need you to make a roll for me.
Okay.
It's well, Drake out of character. That's what I'm saying, Drake. What would be the best type of roll? Because you know in D&D there's like a perception check.
Right.
What would be like the best? I'm trying to think. I was thinking investigate.
I mean, you
maybe.
could do investigate. That's generally the move for that. But the problem with investigate is it's got to be something that's like he's actively doing. So perception
Yeah.
doesn't really exist in
I'm
this.
trying
So
to.
if you can say like, hey, you notice something, and then make an
Yeah.
investigate.
I would say. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because like we don't have like passive perception here, but I'm just going to him because he is a detective.
Yeah, I mean, you could also do like remember the rule about respecting the tags. Like if he's really perceptive in general, you can just say, hey, you notice something. You
Yeah.
specifically, nobody else but you.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. While you guys are talking in the car, Tewu, you do notice someone, the very large camera lens and their camera, taking photos of all three of them as they're walking down the street.
All right. I'll point this out to Deckard. And I would call Vera to let her know that they're being watched, but I don't know her number anymore.
Yeah,
Um,
it's unfortunate.
Deckard will shoot Cassia a text like, "Watch your six. You're being watched."
Cassia just sends back, I hope your car door doesn't shut properly whenever you close it.
Deckard will
Spec-
text back, "I hope every time you use a microfiber cloth, you have a hanger that like catches it." And then they're gonna go back to paying attention to the people with the camera.
Yeah, and
Enemies to lovers.
thumbs up.
That's what's happening here, y'all.
So how far away from us are they?
They're only about a block away. And the person, they look kind of official. You can see kind of a badge hanging from them. And they have like a vest on, lots of pockets. They look like a classic kind of photographer, news station. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey Tay, do you recognize any media outlet symbols on him?
they usually have like either a lanyard or something that indicates that they're press.
Yeah. Decker's gonna look to see if there's. Can he look up and down the street? Are there any news vans that they would notice?
Yeah, there's a news van that it's like a little like a block kind of further down.
Like, so who did Vera say she was impersonating?
Some councilman.
Shit. Okay, we have news camera people taking pictures of a councilman with Cassia and somebody whose shop just got raided not too long ago. That might need to be stopped before it goes
Who's
any
on
higher.
bail?
Yeah.
Who has been convicted? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny.
Okay.
I saw
They I know we're supposed to check with these people before we do anything dumb, and I'm using that in quotes. Do you think it would be smart if we got that camera out of his hands?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
I can I should be able to confiscate his film or
Okay.
whatever he's doing.
All right, you do that. I'll hang back just on the off chance I need to do something extraordinarily dumb. Start
Like
working
punch
on
his
my
camera?
excuse now. Yeah, punch his
Yeah.
camera. Yeah.
He's like addicted to punching glass. Like he punches the glass lens. Like
Crunch is so good.
Oh, I love it. I love the feel of crunch in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll hang back. I'll keep an eye on you. If you need backup, just signal me.
right.
Okay. As you're walking towards him, you see it like its speed. It's like and you can hear like a lot of pictures being sent off.
Is he taking pictures of me?
No. If you get in the way, then he might get one of you. But no, he's just taking of what he sees is council member Alex Carter, a blonde bimbo, and Trudy Moreau, who he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will walk directly in front of him, so like I fill his frame, like he can't see them without like moving. And I'll just walk straight towards him.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you get in his way, he's like, oh, sorry, excuse me, man.
I'll pull out my badge and say, "Are you with press?
Yeah.
Which
Not
outlet?
doing anything. Yeah, Channel 4 News. He lifts up the badge, shows his name. Not his badge, but like, his work badge and on the lanyard and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm
10
afraid I'm going to have to confiscate your camera.
You can't do that. So it's my personal property.
When it is, it's not, it's your personal property, not the press, then I can certainly take it.
Well, again, no, you can't. But yeah, the cameras they give us at the news station are crap. So I bring my own stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Then I'm
And
going to
they-
have to see
they-
that. And I work with the security detail for the councilman. And for security's sake, I'm going to need to confiscate your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my camera, man. This is my property, and
Either
this
that or you
is
come down to the station with me.
this is completely legal.
Yeah, either that or you can come down to the station with me and I'll put you under arrest and we can talk to
Okay, for what? Arrest
for
what?
not complying to an order from a police officer
What's the order?
to give me your camera, to surrender your camera. You
Yeah.
are not allowed to be taking pictures of the councilman at this time.
I can take pictures out in public, in a public place. That is completely legal. And it's kind of disappointing. Once again, the cops don't know what they're talking about. And it's up to us, the citizens, to educate you.
Yeah, you know what? Let's take it up at the station.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere with you, man.
Oh, now you're resisting arrest. Oh,
I'm not.
This'll be
I'm not
fun.
under arrest.
I will attempt to. I'll pull out my cuffs and
Okay.
attempt to cuff him. I'll tell him to turn around.
Yeah, he's not turning around. He's like, can you call your chief or something? I don't know. This is.
You know what? I'll
not
call my
legal.
friend. How about that? I'll
Sure.
just give a little whistle back to Deckard.
Okay.
And out the car. Don't
This was the thing I was trying to avoid.
Oh no!
like no. Here's the thing.
We
Like,
should have
they-
left him at home. Don't
they don't-
leave it irresponsible. Oh,
Naya,
in the car.
Naya, you rolled so well, and for what?
This is.
listen. I have a plan.
Famous last
Where?
It's
Where's the
literally
plan?
no. It is literally just to bother this guy until you guys get away. I don't have to hurt him.
Okay.
So I'll talk
So-
back to the photographer and say, "Hey, meet Mr. Muscles."
Okay.
How's
Hello.
it going?
Yeah.
Taking
Hi.
pictures, right? It's a nice camera. How much that run?
Yeah, I mean, taking photographs, videos, and that are
Yeah,
like
good.
plainly visible in public spaces is a constitutional right. So.
Yeah, totally is. But you're also
Yeah.
taking photos of the front of a bank that is heavily secured. And if I go over to them and say, "Hey, this weird, creepy guy's taking photos of your bank and all your security movements and every pattern you're making," how do you think they're gonna react?
I could take pictures of federal buildings, transportation facilities, the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably right. I'm just saying that your expensive camera, not anything that I'm gonna do, and not anything that my cop friend here is gonna do. I'm just saying that security teams can be a little gung ho, a little smashy with expensive things.
Okay.
But if you want to take the risk, then by all means.
I feel there is no risk. I feel I was, doing something completely illegal, and
You went to
guys both
college,
walked
right?
up to me. Yeah, sure.
That's why you don't feel like there's any risk. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Detective, is it really worth arresting him? I mean, I'm just saying, if you do arrest him and you take him in, you have his photos on there and he's taking photos of the councilman, could you, I don't know, say there's some kind of conspiracy for blackmail?
At this point, he has taken out his phone and he's recording as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
I'll
Told
start
you.
doing the
He went to
floss.
college. He's educated. What do you
So
want to do,
listen,
Jay?
listen, son. What's your name?
Henry Clark.
Well, Mr. Clark,
Mm-hmm.
have to work for the Daily Bugle, would you?
No, I work Channel 4
Oh,
City
Daily
News.
Planet. Daily Planet. Sorry,
Yeah.
wrong world.
Yep.
Get
Channel
your
4
fake worlds right.
Channel. I know.
Yeah.
Get it.
Seriously.
You can see Channel 4 City News on the badge. He lifts it up, shows you.
Well, listen, Mr. Clark. As my friend and I have both tried to warn you in the most
Okay.
reasonable terms to cease and desist what you're doing, and in fact, surrender the material that you have recorded, because it does put my client at risk. It puts the bank at risk. And if something should happen to them, you will become a direct suspect in such matters. I have your name, I have your crew, and
Yeah.
this conversation is being recorded. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
We know where you live.
He's like, well, listen, man, I'm not scared of you. There's security cameras everywhere, especially on this street. I'm doing something completely legal and within my rights. I work for the news. You have nothing to charge me with, so I don't know what we're doing here still talking.
You know what he is, detective? He's paparazzi, so technically he's just scum. Like, at this point, you know, like when you step in gum and it gets stuck there and it's really tacky and annoying? That's basically what he is, but in human form. So,
I've
you
heard
No.
it
want
all,
to waste more
pal.
time? You want to waste more time about him? Then we can do that. But at this point, it's just we call up news station, we get that confiscated, we can take care of it that way. It'll be much easier.
He says, I've heard it all. I've been threatened.
I'm sure you have. I'm still not talking to you, son.
Yeah.
I'm talking to him. Let's go.
Sure.
Not you.
He's like, where you want to go to
Yeah.
bar? You want to go drink?
Yeah, sure. We'll go drink. I'll drink you under the table, and I'll start stomping your. You know what? I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Deckard
just-
walks away, starts
Yep.
doing his breathing techniques.
Mhm. Just hearing Cassie's voice in my head, like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Oh no, don't do that. That makes you angry.
Ah,
I'll just lean in really close to him, just
Okay.
and whisper in his ear so that the phone can't pick us up, and
Oh,
he
that
can't really
is-
put his.
Oh, that's sexy.
And just tell him, if that footage ever sees the light of day, I will rip your fucking throat out. And I'll just walk away.
Okay. You walk away.
start up the car and then get it moving as soon as it stays in there. So homie, like I'll back up so homie with the camera can't really capture any footage of us specifically.
He goes back to taking photos.
Well, I mean, so during that entire time frame, they would have been able to get to their car and leave, right?
Yeah, he already got photos of them though. So.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, he didn't get any more.
Like no.
What? He didn't get any photos of what car they got in and where they were going. That is specifically what I was trying to stop him from being able to do.
No, he didn't get the car that they were
Cool.
driving off
Perfect.
in.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
It was the van got followed the car.
Mm.
So I'll just get into the car beside Deckard and I'll start doing the breathing technique with him. So, and they're just
Like-
breathing.
You memorized the van's plate number, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'm gonna need that for later. Let's go. And then
I think Pharaoh would be proud of us.
probably not. It's just, you talked to somebody. That's just like 7 demerits for us right now. I'm already in the doghouse. I've dug myself like 2 feet deep. This is another 3 feet down.
So while this is happening, Vera, I would say you notice this. You notice them get out of the car, talk to a man out on the street, looks like news reporter or photographer, something like that. But you notice this as you're walking to your car, and this is happening at the same time. What are you guys doing?
She feels a migraine coming on, but she keeps walking like she didn't see anything.
I really
She will
hope
deal
they
with
don't
it
punch the car.
later.
I really hope he doesn't punch the car window.
If
Please,
we have
dear
to bring
Lord.
one of them out of jail, I swear on my
Please.
life.
Please, no crystal car window or the guy.
Yes.
As soon as we get in this car, I am sending them a text, and they are going to have an
No,
intervention.
we're calling them. We're calling them. That you didn't you lecture them about this?
Are you gonna
I
call
did,
them on speaker?
and if I call them, I will yell at them. Please, somebody else take the phone.
I got it. I got it. Trudy, you
Deckard's
wanna...
actually making a phone call real quick. All right, wait, here, go.
Okay.
I will say, the reporter did, he took a picture of the car that you're in. He doesn't know that it's not yours, but yeah.
Deckard gets a phone call from Cassia.
Go for Deckard.
Hey.
I hate that
Hey.
opening.
What's up? What's going on?
Hey, so
Did you get in the car and drive away yet?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're Trudy's here. I don't know if you know
I
that.
saw. I did. Yeah. Hi, Trudy.
Trudy
Hair
says
looks good
hi.
today. So what's the phone call for?
So what
What's
was
wrong?
that? Yeah, what was that? Did you do anything
What
we're
was
gonna
what?
regret later?
A little coercion, a little threatening. No, we didn't do anything we're gonna regret later. Tay noticed Homeboy was taking pictures, a lot of them, of the three of you. I decided, and Tay decided, that we needed to distract him in a non-violent capacity to give you guys a chance for escaping. He's fine. He doesn't know anything about us. But he's been taking pictures. I assume it's because of the person that Vera is right now.
Ooh.
Well, this is awkward, but at least it's not, Vera isn't actually Mr. Carter, and I'm dressed as a blonde bimbo, so that's fine. Trudy may be in trouble, though. That may be a problem.
What? What happened? What happened in the bank? Like, you came out just fine. You had no security detail, nothing. What the hell?
What do you mean? No, everything went fine. It went great.
Then is Trudy in danger from you? Is that what you meant?
No, but if there's photos of her with a city councilman, that may be a problem.
Yeah, I'm aware, but we were 3 blocks away from a bank with really high security, so I punch a little weasel in the dick and he screams,
Can
and
you
they're gonna come
not-
running down the hall.
Can we not do the violent way? Because, that worked so well last time.
Yeah, listen, breathing techniques, they help. What do I need to do to make this go away for her?
I don't know.
Other
Why don't
than
we all
steal.
just meet up at Vera's apartment and we'll figure it out.
All right, I'll meet you there. Your hair looks good, by the way.
Wait.
Oh,
Can
Tay
you
wants to say something.
Can you put Cassia on speakerphone?
Yep, he'll flip it over speaker. Wait, which buttons? Here, you put it on speaker.
All right. I try not to hang up.
Yeah.
Okay, Woo.
But hey, so the pictures that the guy took, are you guys at all worried about them, or should we care, or should we think of a way to make them go away?
Any pictures containing Trudy in them, those should be destroyed. With just me and Cassia, no, just leave them.
All right.
Which begs the question, was Trudy walking on the inside or the outside of the street?
I feel like Trudy was kind of trailing behind.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Like, you guys were arm in arm,
All right.
like, playing it up, and Trudy's just kind of
Photoshop.
following, like,
It's like, I want what they have. I want what they have.
Okay, we can work
I'm
like
so
that.
lonely.
I'm so
That's what the gossip magazines, that's how they're gonna spin it.
All right. Say no more. It'll be done.
Yeah.
Okay, non-violently, please. Can we not punch a car window? Or get kidnapped?
I won't punch a car window.
I'll punch you, because if you do something stupid, like get yourself arrested, or Tae-woo decides to get arrested.
No. He has a place he lives at. He has somewhere that's comfortable to him. We'll just make sure that it's no longer comfortable.
Okay, that's
I
great.
imagine you would hurt yourself if you hit him.
Naturally, they can't punch a photographer.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
all just
Cassia
meet up.
hit Deckard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just meet up at Vera's place, and she can show us what she found. I don't know what she
Alright.
found.
Okay.
All right, we'll be there probably like 2 minutes after you do. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You guys all make your way to Vera's house, making your way, or her condo. You guys are making your way there. It's about midday now, or it's like 3 o'clock. Is that midday? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Before dinner, so it's middle of the day.
Sun is at its highest right now before it falls.
Bless us, Apollo.
Yes. But yeah, so you guys are at her condo overlooking the city. You guys have all met up. And you enter in once again, and the cats are in. They're not in their room this time. They are, freely walking about the apartment. So
Free range cats, we love it.
Cassia just-
Organic.
that's the only way.
Grass fed.
Organic grass-fed felines. Like, hey Vera, do you mind if I heard the cats up and put them in a different room so Cassia's not wheezing on us?
Yeah,
pref-
that's
I
no
prefer
problem. Just
Not
The cats are
split.
like,
come up and put 'em in the room. Chill. They're not like crazy. They're like, okay, getting picked up.
I'm gonna say
Being
Deckard's very
dick-
experienced with holding cats. Like he does the under the chest, under the bottom feet, so that they can be carried. He's a big guy, but he's not a total asshole unless it's people.
Okay.
You
I gotta
Um,
say Tay is torn. Doesn't know which room to be in with the cats or with the people.
He's like, oh, cats.
We-
but
We really need
yeah,
to
Cats
get
are
an
investigation.
cat cam in that room, and then we can just like hands a little iPad with the stream of the cat cam.
Yeah, it's like a baby
Hi, Woos,
monitor.
He
That's
can,
good.
he can be in the
Aw.
same.
I feel
That's
like we would,
area
I
as
feel like
us.
Tay would 100% abuse our advanced surveillance gear just to watch Vera's cats.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Someone
Okay.
keeps consistently hacking into her security cameras. It's Tay. He just wants to see the cats. He wants to see what those goofy goobers are up to.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, you guys are all at her condo.
Cassia goes to the fridge and just invites herself to the freezer, looking for ice cream. Is there ice cream?
Trudy's-
Vera?
She
Find
doesn't.
Rocky Road. There's Rocky Road in there.
She doesn't bat an eye. There's ice cream in there. It's strawberry.
Oh, it's strawberry. Okay.
The worst flavor.
So Cassia just gets a spoon. She's like, "You did really well back there. That was really great. I'm surprised you made it that far."
Wow. Thanks for the compliment.
You are so welcome.
Also, flirting while your latest conquest is in the same room is really not wise.
I mean,
Can't help yourself.
I gotta play the field. I
I
don't
say
know. It's
Deckard and
the-
Tay
I know
knock
you
on
have
the
to play
door.
And Cassia just
I know you have
opens
to
up
play the
door
field,
with
but I
ice
was
cream.
I was feeling a little bit jealous. I'll just say that.
Yeah, oh, you were feeling. Whoa. I got
Anyway,
it's
moving
the
on.
it's
Pulls
the
out the
blind.
paper.
I got the door. And then Cassia opens the door with the ice cream. It's just. Alright, guys.
Deckard, it's like, hey, yep, we gotta go. Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Uh.
Hi, nice to see you too. Taewoo.
Yep,
Nice to
yep,
see,
yep,
Nice
yep.
to see you.
Mm.
You guys want any ice cream? Strawberry.
Nope, I'm good. He's gonna like scoot around her.
Okay.
Hey, and Deckard.
Vera.
Trudy, get some pings on your phone.
Oh shit.
Do I?
But I'll just say that. You guys continue your
Oh,
conversation.
okay. Why? What, Vera? Why? What did I do wrong now?
Did you or did you not threaten the photographer?
No, I didn't threaten him at all. We just distracted him.
You
Like,
guys are in
there's
so
like he
much
was
trouble.
talking
Why?
to. We were talking angrily towards him, but he was focused on
Which
us. He
can
wasn't
be
focused
framed
on
as
you.
threatening.
No. If you're a Weasley little wimp, then yeah.
I threatened him.
Okay.
But
That's
Okay,
good.
We probably should.
That's
if this
good.
comes back on to us, I will be more mad than I am now. But we have more important issues to discuss. And
I
she like
just-
takes out the paper that she took.
Maya,
Oh,
if you sent me whispers, I can't see them.
Oh, I'm gonna send it right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, what went down? You know, I don't even know how you did it, but amazing that you did. What did you guys find out exactly? Did we just risk all this for paper? And by we, I mean you.
A specific.
You know,
A
paper
specific
says
paper.
A lot. I know you don't read it that often, but it has information on it.
Joking jabs aside, this paper, as well as among the other papers that were in that box, were discussing trading artifacts for high prices. Unfortunately, there are no names, just initials.
Huh. Is there a list of prices on there? Like how high are they going?
She gives the paper to Deckard.
Yes, totally can read words.
Yeah.
read it for
You see everything going upwards of like 2.5 million, 3.8 million, like it's going up and up and up. The cheapest thing here is like $2 million artifacts.
Okay. He's just perusing it and looking. I was like, these
Mm.
these are the high end. I mean, they're artifacts that are being traded. Like, you know, they have that whole they're priceless bullshit tag to them for being whatever. But is there anything on there in the 500 million range?
Yeah, the founder sigil.
That's the one I was looking for. Does it have a date attached to it? Like
Uh,
March 9th?
Date for
Like I said, there's like it's transaction, it's information basically. It's recording when and where it's being moved around, right? And then initials to where it's going to.
there's a date from a couple months ago, and you'll know
Oh.
that's the date when it was stolen, officially.
Okay. Deckard will put it down. You have a coffee table, right, Vera?
Oh, she's frozen.
Hey,
I'm
just-
sorry, can you say that again? It was cutting out.
I said you have a coffee table, right? Like we're all sitting in your living room, basically talking.
Yeah, they're all sitting in the living room. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think she has a coffee table. She just has one table.
Wow. Okay.
She doesn't sit in front of the TV and
What kind
look at
of-
stuff.
You don't watch SpongeBob at okay. Either way, so Decker's gonna turn the paper around, like,
No.
look, all right, it's like, all right. I remember from earlier, whenever I was looking into this, the 500 million, like that's the founder sigil thing. That's the price that it would fetch normally. And then he points to the date. Like, if this is the day that I got stolen, then who? Like, is there a name attached or like initials attached to that date and where it was being transferred to and from?
It shows where it's being transferred to and from, but not initials on there in
Mhm.
that line. It's in the note that was attached to the ledger.
Ah,
The only
really, I mean, we have confirmation that they're moving it, but they're moving a lot at this point. I mean, maybe it's not all at once, but it's sequential.
Mhm.
Sorry, this might be a little off topic, but how much do we know about that councilman you were impersonating, Vera?
I don't know much besides the general information and that he has an account at the bank, which most politicians do.
Okay.
I can definitely look into it more, but I may need to talk to some people I would rather not hear from to get more information on that.
That's
Call
fair.
him. Call him.
Oh, Miles.
I just bring it up because the person who's taking photos of us has already gotten a story out about him being seen with notorious criminal, I guess, me. And I'm just wondering if there's a way we can spin that. Like off the top of my head, like is there a way we could make it look like either there is some sort of corruption going on where I'm working with him, or alternatively he's like this nice guy who's trying to help me I don't know. I want to see if we can use this to our advantage because I don't know what else to
And
do.
how comfortable you
I
need in the public spotlight?
I mean,
Uh,
Deckard,
I'm only asking you because
I'm
the
already a
things you're
news
proposing.
story. I
No,
am
I
already
get
like a
that.
big news thing. I don't think I really have a choice at this point.
No, I get that,
Before
but they were
we
covering the
just-
story about you that you weren't interacting with them. That's what I'm asking. Like, choice or no choice, you know what you're risking at this point, right?
What do I have left that isn't already at risk?
All right.
Hey,
If you want to go down that route, then yeah.
speaking of at-risk things and that being our lives, also I'm worth 125k. I didn't even know that. Hey, Trudy, so you remember how Deckard got kidnapped and like that was a whole thing? I like lost sleep about that.
Yeah.
So, Tay found something at Bits and Bobbles that
Oh.
you may wanna explain to us.
What?
I'm not really sure if you you know, I like a clean conscience. I like to know that I'm doing good things for slightly shady, morally gray people and not total dicks. So if you just want to be transparent about what you keep in that shop, that would be lovely.
I mean, you guys are at my shop almost as often as I am. It feels like you would know everything that's in there just as well as I would. What exactly are you talking about?
Okay, if you want to take this over, I'm just gonna eat my ice cream.
From the moment Tay walked into Vera's apartment and kind of, I guess, is there like a stools maybe by a kitchen, like that island or something? Or is there, where would I sit in your place?
Yeah, we
Please
need
don't
to
do that.
detail
couch.
interior
She
design.
just has couches. There's no coffee table. It's a
like
really
is
nice
it like a
couch.
big
It's a
U-shaped
condo.
couch?
It's a
It's a
condo full
U-shaped
of couches.
couch.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a
So
U-shaped
we
couch.
can all sit and accuse each other. It's all fine.
I'm not gonna
All right.
explain why she has such a big couch for one person.
I mean,
right.
I just assume orgies.
Okay.
Twins.
I assumed watching SpongeBob, so we were in different worlds, I guess.
Yeah, whoa.
Sponge
So
orgies.
Tay's not going near the couches now. He's going to
Moving
stand by
on.
the gonna stand by the windows.
Moving on.
Mm.
Okay.
And since the moment he's arrived in Vera's apartment, he stood by the, I guess, floor to ceiling windows of your beautiful condo, trying not to think of the cats in the next room. But he is going to be staring at Trudy,
Oh,
taking
good.
his eyes off her.
Did you say
And
okay?
when Cassia brings this up, you'll see that Tay is staring at you, and not with the friendliest expression on his face. It's basically a cold, blank stare.
Is that not normal?
Yeah.
That's a good
I was
point.
thinking we always look.
Fair. That's a good
Fair
point.
They staring
Fair
at
point.
you like, hey.
As far as Trudy can tell, nothing has changed.
Yeah, you need like a degree in like body language to notice the
Right.
slight change.
Okay,
His
no, fair
pupil
enough.
dilated.
He has this kind of strange smile that comes across his face, and
Oh, that's threatening. Yeah, okay.
Oh God.
and he says, "So, Trudy, did you happen to know about the construction work that was done in your shop not that long ago?"
I mean, I'd assume not, because I don't know about. Yeah, no, What do you mean?
The fake wall, or a portion of the wall anyway, within which the artifact was hidden?
Sorry, I gotta double check my memory here because it's been 2 weeks. The artifact, as far like Trudy didn't see where they pulled it from,
Mm-mm.
right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get a chance to see where they found it because I was trying not to get shot, and then they just kind of dragged me out of there in handcuffs.
So you didn't pay for any repairs to your
I mean,
shop
okay.
recently?
God, no. You've seen my coffee machine. If I was going to get any repairs in the shop, it would be that first. I can't afford any construction.
So the receipt I found in your establishment detailing the construction costs for said wall, you wouldn't know anything about that either?
No, and Jesus, okay, hold on. Maya, you can let me know if this is absolutely not something that
Yeah.
I can say, but
Yeah.
I feel like I've established that Trudy is pretty meticulous about her shop.
Mhm.
Would it be reasonable to say that she has, like, her own personal, like, accounting book of all of the transactions from the shop?
Of course, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Trudy's just gonna, like, pull that out because I feel like she, keeps it on her. It's safest there, and
Mhm.
it's just like, okay, I trust you enough to look at this, but when was that? Because I can show you. I keep track of everything, even buying gum at like a gas station. I keep track of that. If I paid for construction, it would be in this book.
So how could somebody who is so meticulous about their shop and their accounts not notice that there was work done in there?
I don't know, and that scares me.
And your mom is calling you right now, Trudy, as you're
Jesus.
talking.
Trudy's gonna hang up.
Devil.
She's just gonna
Oh.
hit the decline call,
Save my mom. Oh no.
which is going to be a
Oh.
whole thing later. But right now, she's focusing on this. This matters
Trudy,
more.
Trudy,
calls
two
again.
questions.
She powers off her phone.
Oh.
She
Damn.
turns it off and puts it in her pocket because right now there's
Okay.
something going on. She
Okay.
doesn't have time.
Trudy, I have two questions for you, real quick.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to be. I'm not going to be overt about the and Tay too. Tay, on the receipt, did it have Trudy's name or did it have a signature?
I don't recall there being a signature on there or anything. Is there? No.
All right,
There's
so-
nothing really tied back to Trudy on the receipt.
Okay, so there's that. Trudy, have you had any days away from the shop? Like, have you been there every day from open to close, or
Not-
have you had any time away from it specifically?
I mean, I haven't spent every single day at the shop because occasionally I have to go and go to auctions and get
Yeah.
new stuff for the shop.
Okay, Tay,
It's
how
almost
new
daily.
did that construction look?
That was done just before, just after, I think, the founder sigil disappeared, wasn't it?
So January.
Okay, so did you go to any auctions in January?
Trudy like pulls out her little book of like expenditures because it would be in there because she definitely would have
Mhm.
spent money.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I feel like she would. I feel like she goes like once a month to like re-up on
Yeah.
stuff for the shop.
So
Like-
the only reason I'm asking this, Trudy, is I don't know if anybody filled you in, but after I got snatched and dragged into a room with a bag over my head and threatened, they named my entire family, and then basically told me bad shit happens if we don't drop the case. My concern is that they haven't just been watching us for the last week or so. They might have been targeting you since January, doing something along those lines. So, if you have do you have any kind of idea of people who might not necessarily want to cause harm to you, but to anybody in your extended family, like anything before?
I mean, anybody in my family who would want to cause harm. I don't
No,
really
no, no. Anybody who
have-
would want to cause harm to your family or
to my family.
something that somebody that might be able to use you as a convenient scapegoat, because that's what this looks like to me. Is you had construction done 3 months ago. You had the founder's sigil in your shop, and you had recently, and you didn't know anything about the construction. You leave the shop every now and then to go to auctions. Perfect time to go in and do it. But none of it's adding up to me to make it seem like you're the person that's doing any of this. But I just want to make sure that all my bases are covered.
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. like out of character? I'm so confused.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Out of character, he's trying to figure out if Trudy has any enemies that she hasn't told them about.
Oh, I mean, I can't think of any enemies I would have.
Hmm. And that's
Like,
fine. That's totally
I
fine.
make a point of not making enemies.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but dealing in antiques and relics and stuff like that, the people can be pretty pissed off. Somebody you outbid somebody, you went to an auction and got something that they wanted, but that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, not that I would know of.
All right. Well,
Trudy,
that's all I got. So
on those days you were not working in your shop, who covered for you?
Nobody. I don't have anyone to cover for me. I would just lock everything up, and then leave.
it's not an advanced locking system, right?
What do you mean?
Like, is it you have a really good security system, or is it just pretty basic?
It's a pretty fair security system. I haven't been able to really upgrade any of the security and stuff since my uncle owned the shop.
Yeah, I mean,
Does anyone?
it can be fair to normal people, but like, I'm not normal. None of us are normal.
Yeah, I
And
think
if
you
you're
guys
dealing with
could get
relics,
in no problem if you wanted to.
yeah. So I'm saying, like, and people dealing with relics, I'm sure there's others that aren't quite normal. They might have people that are good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I've never had like any really expensive or powerful or anything kind of stuff that you'd want to break into my shop to get. Like I
No one
I
else.
deal in knickknacks.
No one else has a key to your establishment or knows the security codes.
I mean, like, okay, the only other person who might would be my cousin, but nobody's seen him in over a year and a half. So, like,
And what's your cousin's name?
He's soon dead. Kaisen.
Tyson? I pull up my notebook and write that name down.
But like, I don't know why he would, like, even if he is alive, I don't know why he'd do that. Because if he's here and he wanted anything to do with the shop, it is legally his. He could just come and take it. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, this seal's worth $500 million. That's a lot of money. No, I don't know
Yeah.
how tight your family is with you, but
Like money wise?
no. Just in general, like how friendly you are with each other. Like, if you go to fucking family get-togethers and
I mean,
go sing
yeah.
karaoke.
You show up at family gatherings because you gotta,
Yeah.
put
Obligated,
on the
yeah.
show, save face, make it look like you're friendly. But I don't really talk to them if I can help it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to establish motive here, but I'm also working with facts that are basically fucking wisps of smoke at the same time.
Yeah, I have been thinking about this for 2 days. Why anybody would want to do this, and I can't think of anyone who I would have hurt enough to want to do this, or anyone who'd have a reason to target me specifically. I don't know.
He puts the notebook back into his pocket, walks up to Trudy, and gives her a hug. Says, I believe you.
Oh,
Love that.
But his hug is the most awkward hug you've ever seen. It's not like no hug.
still a
I
hug.
feel like it's like the stiffest, most just like
You seen Step Brothers?
Still
No.
cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, Trudy kind of hugs him back. She needs a hug right now.
Oh.
She's going through it.
Cat's just
But-
looking at Tay and it's like, really? Really?
I thought
I
your
look
hugs were
back at-
special.
See, I don't know. Isn't this what you're supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
And you believe her?
Yeah,
Why
I do.
why don't you believe me, Cassia? What reason have I ever given you not to believe me?
I don't know you. I don't know.
Yeah, and how much more do you know about anyone else than me? We've all known each other for the same amount of time, maybe a little more here and there, but
Yeah, I think that's the craziest thing is that, something wild happens, one of us gets kidnapped. I pretend to be your lawyer, break you out of the freaking precinct. And it's like I have a doubt. It exists. What if you're doing this behind all of our backs?
I get the doubt, but this feels like more than that. I can understand doubting someone. God knows I've had my doubts about you guys at various points, but it feels like you want me to be doing this great conspiracy thing. It feels like you want me to be conspiring or something, because that'd be convenient or easy for you, or that'd justify some hatred or something. I don't know. I don't know why you're mad at me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If that's what you want to go with. We can... Listen. All I know is I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's just, that's really how this works. You come by the bar, I give you a little bit of information. We kind of do these cases every now and then. A founder's sigil worth $500 million when you were complaining about your electrical bill last month. It just is a little fishy. If I showed up with a dead body, it would definitely look a little fishy.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. The founder's sigil has been missing for 6 months. I was suspected of stealing this 6 months ago. Why would I be complaining about an electricity bill a month ago if I had access to hypothetically 5 million? Why would I keep it around?
Listen, I don't know what kind of criminal mastermind you could be, but if somebody were to betray us, I think I would suspect you the least, and I think that's what keeps me on my toes.
Okay, Cassia. You've said enough.
Now
We cannot be fighting right now. We have bigger things to deal with right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, you got Tay to trust you now. So 4 to
Cassia,
1.
do you want another hug?
No, thank you. That was a one-time thing.
Wow. Baby steps with her. Baby steps.
It's fine. But Trudy, congrats. You have 3 people, including yourself, on your side. So I guess majority rules, and we'll figure this out.
Okay. Before we say more things that'll make everybody mad at us, I feel like we need to discuss other plans moving forward with this. Who to contact next, look for some more information.
Well, do
I
we know
mean-
where the founder's sigil is now? If this is a transaction, has anybody thought of the idea that we just witness one of these transactions happen live?
I think
Holy wait.
I'm actually gonna call Miles about that. He's probably the one that knows the most about where these things are being bidded for and sold.
I mean, are you
Unfortunately.
sure?
Who's Miles?
Shut up, you know who he is.
Somebody raided your place, and now we don't know where the founder's sigil is. It's worth 500 million. It's clearly being moved around a lot.
It's in police custody. They took it from my shop, so they have it.
Yeah, that.
And the
that
police are
same-
dirty.
Yeah, that same cop, that same police, held Deckard in a basement and threatened his family.
I'm for sure not saying that they're the good guys here. I'm just saying it's most likely with them.
I mean, it's a secure spot, if nothing else, for a little bit. But in terms of transferring it, they found it. It's been broadcast on the news. Is that basically the beacon to say, hey, we have it. Come make your bids.
A good cover.
Yeah.
Would work.
Put it on the news, say we found it. They could easily replace it with a fake.
Yeah.
And then sell it off to the highest bidder.
And he's grabbing that paper again to look. The initials GC are the ones that were the important ones, right?
Is the letter handwritten or printed?
It's handwritten.
I hand it off to
Does anyone know
Trudy.
any handwriting experts?
Okay.
I could look
Cassia?
at it.
We should figure out who the key came from. and stuff like that, because if we can track that down.
Well, the key
and-
came from one of Vera's contacts.
But Vera's, your note said follow the money, right?
Yeah.
All right, so figuring out is I don't know. He's gonna look at that letter or that piece of paper some more just to see if there's anything else he can discern from it. Any kind of pattern to it or whatever.
If you're looking at it more, you notice that the locations that are being moved to and fro, they're always different. It's never the same place.
So it's mobile,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah.
So we should have to check everywhere that's not on the list yet.
In a city this big,
Does anybody know of any other artifacts? Like,
I-
have we talked
Do
about-
I?
Trudy
I
does,
think
yeah.
Trudy would. I think Trudy
Trudy
would know
does.
the most
Trudy
about that
would.
kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I
She
I
does.
mean I've stumbled across some.
And you know where to get some as well, Trudy.
Yeah, if I ever had the money,
Mhm.
I'd know where to look.
Yeah.
What about? Well, okay, so this is an old artifact. Do you know of any other old artifacts? Is this gonna be like, you know, a pretty big deal? I bet there's a lot of like petty artifacts, you know, not worth $500 million. But maybe
Are you saying-
there's something older?
Like reach out and find out from those circles.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, pull in a history expert?
I can check. Do you I'm going to just not address whatever mistrust you have of me right now, but do you want to get the contact info for the people I'm going to be contacting about that too, so that you can get your own information?
No, I'll find somebody. I got a list of contacts. You know, I can find like a historian or something. Maybe
Okay.
there's the sigil is tied to something else.
I can get in contact with the people I know who sell artifacts and maybe make some overtures, like I would like to start getting into this for real and see what I can find out. And that's the leads I can provide right now. That's what I can do. I don't know what else.
Is anybody else concerned about photographer? I'm circling back to it, but
Oh,
he took pictures of y'all coming out of the bank. You said
yeah,
that. What happened?
there's an article up basically just being like, why is the councilman with a
Right.
wanted criminal? From what I could tell from just the Google alerts.
Yeah.
But
So-
it kind of just seems like it was a drama thing, you know, like why
Yeah.
is the councilman with a criminal?
Like a hit fluff piece. Like I get it, but
Yeah.
that was quick. I mean, it's a digital camera, so there's going to be a lot of ease with uploading it and get done. But how did he find you? How did he know that the councilman was going to be there specifically? Take pictures of that. Like, we didn't see him whenever we were posted up, waiting anywhere. Like, he knew the councilman was there.
I mean, maybe it was just dumb luck. It feels like a lot of important people are going to be coming and going from the bank. So if you want, you know,
Mhm.
breaking scandalous news on famous people, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So probably
then again,
maybe
we
not
can-
nefarious, but that's just I want to hunt. I want to hit every lead that I can. It just
Yeah.
the idea that we're being watched is constantly pervading everything that's in my head right now.
No,
Fair.
we're
I'm
totally
already
Oh.
paranoid.
Yeah.
I'll make some calls and I'll have someone manipulate the press, get that taken off, and maybe add a new story to distract the public.
All right.
But
Yeah, I
before
feel like taking it down.
that,
it's
I'm
more
gonna go
drama.
make this call.
You're going to make that as your what?
Nothing.
Okay, I'll ask you later.
Uh-huh.
As you're going to make that call, Vera,
Mm-hmm.
you all hear your front door get blown in. Just completely off its hinges. It doesn't sound like a bomb or anything, but it's very loud. You have a very strong, secure door. It sounds like when the SWAT comes in and they have their, what's it called, Drake?
Battering ram.
It sounds like a battering ram has just came through your door and it flew off into the inside of your condo.
Deckard's up and moving.
And that's where we're going to end the session tonight, folks.
All right.
The cat.
Yeah.
Save